And welcome in, everybody. So I hope you enjoy the stream title. Do you get it? A good doctor charges Persian. Get it? Because Team Rocket's Persian. It astounds me how funny I am. So yes, for those of you who were here at the beginning of the stream, you were able to vote on the new stream starting soon screen, and the winner was the Rayquaza Emerald. So this will be the new stream starting soon screen. I think I'll get it. I'll get it up probably with Black Bolt and White Flare, or maybe I'll do it this week, just whenever I get to it. So this will be the new stream starting soon screen. Wouldn't have necessarily been my pick, but you know, that's you all paid for it. Everyone here paid for it. So who am I to say no to people with money? Just like handsomest PDCGL layer. And never gonna let me down. What are you doing with your life? You're spending it with the nicest, handsomest person ever. I am the handsomest PDCGL player. So it is Persian EX today and Titan if things go poorly. Naughty order. You look at the top 10 cards of their deck, and then you can choose an attack from a Pokemon you find there. It doesn't discard the Pokemon, though. If it discarded the Pokemon, that would be so much better. It does not do that. So it is very stupid. So we don't like that. It is dumb. It makes no sense, and I don't know why there's no like good effect, like put it in the lost zone or something. But no, so I didn't do a ton of testing because it's kind of like luck has to depend on it. I played Grabber, so basically you go Grabber into Judge. Because I know puts it on the bottom of their deck. You don't really want to do that, so Grabber and then Judge or Archer is the play. Or Meddling Memo also does the thing. Like if you Grabber their hand, and there's like 10 Pokemon in there, you can just go Meddling Memo and do kind of the same thing. So it's, we're just, yeah, I did do that. I did do that in my test game. So yeah, we have a bunch of Persian decks. I have a couple of Titan decks. I have a Sylveon build that I never tested that seems like it might be the only thing, because Angelite shuffles in their bench Pokemon. So basically you try to INO them low, shuffle in their bench Pokemon. Maybe I should put like an Iron Bundle. We'll figure it out. You know, it's gonna be an interesting stream. Let's just put it that way. If we get to Master League, that'll be hilarious, because I mean, I've made it to Master League with worse decks before. Didn't I make it to Master League with Hypno? Was it Hypno or Mabosstiff?
Oh God, it's been that long already.
And Josh, you mean, oh God, yes, it's been that long. Yeah, I think it was either Mabosstiff or Hypno, and yeah, it was, what do you mean 0.5 Clan Burglars? That's an absolutely amazing stream title. And my opponent might not be here. So yes, if you didn't see the whatever it's called on Blue Sky, I put it on Blue Sky because I figured there'd be less people who knew about it on Blue Sky and I get more likes, because all I care about in this world are likes. So I posted it on Blue Sky. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, we can win this one as long as we went first. They decided to go first. They are a butt face of the highest order. But yes, if you redeem that code at gift.pokemontcgpocket.com, you get 24 pack hourglasses, which is literally just 2 packs. So it's like 24 pack hourglasses sounds a lot better than 2 packs. Still haven't pulled a single EX from any EV Grove packs, by the way, and it's been a week and a half. That's fun. So yeah, you do need your support ID, so you have to log into Pocket, get your support ID, go to the website, paste in the code, copy and paste the other code, and then just do it all over again. And Superstar Ultra, well, it's going to be the Rayquaza one. Okay. We are going to Proton it up in here. This is why you want to go first. You want to go first, get the Proton, and then just have everything. Oh, this is terrible. I think I put the Mimikyu down just in case. I might need a free retreater at some point. So let's go Team Rocket's Factory, see what we get here. Okay, I can go Furry Swipes. I think we just go for Pocket Pilfer, right? We just hit him with the old Pocket Pilfer. And I think we save the Counter Gain, just hit him with a Pocket Pilfer. Okay, well I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. I can't remember what it was called in Japanese. I could probably look that up, but I'm too lazy. And Josh, way to go streaking. And Joby-Wan, hello there. Yeah, you got a Feats On live experience. It's a lot wetter than the YouTube experience. Okay, so they lost their Latios, which is good. We can maybe get the Persian. The problem is we have to just sort of, we have to hit them with like Judge and stuff. Right, we're probably gonna get the, okay, Jamming Tower, that's fine. If they know what Persian does, they're just gonna go get a Dragapult and be like, oh, how are you supposed to win when I just have a Dragapult? Oh, they want your Cloak, okay. Because I did, in I think my test game, I faced Dragapult. They started Blood Moon Ursaluna and couldn't retreat it, and I just kept copying like Dusclops a bunch of times, and then I took the knockout with a Badoo. So it was interesting. All right, well, we have 2 Pokégear to try to get a card. Please don't suck a butt. Okay, so we have Ariana, we have Giovanni. We have to, unfortunately, use Ariana in this situation, and we have to empty our balls here. Okay, so we'll put Counter Gain. I think Counter Gain probably goes on the Wob. I Team Rocket's Energy U. We switch into Mimikyu. I waste the gear. Would have felt better to, you know, fail that. All right, then we go Persian. I guess we go, yeah, Rigid Band on the Persian. Probably Team Rocket's Factory because we don't have any other... You know, remember that Pokégear we just had that had a bunch of supporters? Yeah, we don't have those anymore. All right, here we go. First naughty order on stream. And, oh, we got an Ursaluna. Okay, I'll take the Ursaluna. Let's do... Wait, no, we can't. We can't do that. We can't use the Ursaluna because then I can't attack. So we unfortunately have to use Mind Bend. Why is Persian so bad? Exactly, slow playing. There's a reason why I'm playing Persian with like a week and a half to go before the brand new set. There's a reason why we're not playing this any earlier. All right, so yeah, I couldn't take the damage anyways. And the cool thing is we can knock out the Maractus later with a Dragapult. But you really, like, Lucian isn't a terrible idea because that might give them 3 cards. I think Judge is probably just the safest bet. And what do you mean, Bird? What are you talking about? Sonny, I'm way funnier than you think. Oh, crap. Well, they got a Dragapult. I don't know how... Okay, there goes all their supporters. But that also means they probably have all their Pokemon in their hand now. And they know just to get all the Pokemon in their hand and they'll be okay. But the Wobbuffet is actually the MVP. Okay, they have 0 supporters left now. They are definitely out of supporters. I mean, they probably have like 2 more. But they're definitely out of supporters. We have the Wob. Most likely, they're just going to knock out the Mimikyu. And Clan Burglar, thank you. Yes, nobody else got that joke. It really flew under the radar. That joke really flew under the radar. Okay, so, ooh, there's the Judge. All right, this is bad. I don't think the Mimikyu is, I mean, yeah, maybe. But I think fully healing the Wob is probably better, but, like, come on. What are we doing here, right? What are we doing here? What exactly are we doing right now? I need to use Team Rocket's Archer here. We need to put him down to 3. I do play 4 Grabber. Just want to point that one out. There's 4 freaking Grabber in the deck. And 2 Meddling Memo. Haven't seen any of those. Still haven't seen any of those. All right, well, I guess we just naughty order. And ooh, we got the Dragapult. Okay. Things are coming up Millhouse. Phantom Dive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I guess I put 1 on the Dreepy. Okay, so we're in an okay position. You know, apparently Dragapult's like the one okay matchup for this deck. But you have to be able to use the Wobbuffet. I didn't use the Wobbuffet. It just, there didn't seem like a great option. Maybe I should have just retreated and wobbed. Oh, they got the flip the script. Of course they did. Oh, maybe I should have left them bench locked. But we know they have 2 Dragapult in the deck. If they can't find a Dragapult, that would be pretty sweet. We know they're pretty much out of supporters. As long as they don't get a Dragapult, everything is fine. And I can Transceiver for another Archer. Put the Hero's Tape on the Meowth. Oh, crap. Okay, so probably this Meowth is getting knocked out now. Yeah, they'll knock out that one. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Persian is such a bad card, right? Cruel. For 3 energy, it does 140 and confuses. Like, that's not even good on any day of the week. There's no day of the weeks where that is good. Okay, I have to use Archer. I think we just play with our balls for as long as we can. It's a sad fact that we don't knock out the Dragapult now. Because we could have knocked out the Dragapult with Cruel Slash, because it had, what, 200 on it? Can't do that anymore. But as long as we can get a Dragapult, we have to get a Persian and then hit the Dragapult, which is somewhat likely. We don't knock out the Urger Cloak, unfortunately, and we have to put the 6 damage counter somewhere. But we have Hero's Tape and we have a Wob. Nothing can stop us. I mean, lots of things can stop us, but nothing can stop us. Why did we get that? Why? Okay, so let's... Chingling can't put the Chingling down. We have 1 Persian. Look at this. 4 Grabber and 2 Meddling Memo are in the deck. We're just never allowed to find them, apparently. And I can't take the risk that they, have a Dragapult in their hand. I have to use Archer. There's just no way around that. So yeah, there's the Archer. No, I have to use the Archer. I was thinking, like, does it make any difference? Like, I can draw 5 with Ariana, or I can shuffle draw 5 with Archer. We got to believe in the heart of the cards at some point anyways. And that worked out. Believe it or not, that actually worked out pretty well. Okay, so let's go attach to you. I think I grab her just in case. Yeah, just in case. Oh, that's not good. Because that goes on the bottom, so that means we have even less of a chancey right now. Let's get rid of the Ariana. We'll go for Persian. All right, here we go. Heart of the cards, 1 Dragapult, top 10. Okay, well, I mean, we hit the Ursaluna again. I mean, that's actually better. In some instances, that's actually better. Because we don't put the damage counters on their bench, so they can't use Monkey Dory, but obviously I can't attack next turn, so that's worse. And I don't have Clefairy, so that's not great, but if they just hit into my Persian, I can hard retreat it, attach a Psychic to the Wob, put all the damage counters on their Dragapult. So we're not out of it. For some reason, Dragapult's a great matchup. Well, I mean, I guess the reason is Wobbuffet, because they can't knock out a Persian, and we're totally fine. And they got a double Monkey Dory. Great. But they definitely know what the strat is, right? Just evolve your final 2 Dracloak, have the Ursaluna in your hand, and you're good to go. That's it. That's the only strategy you need as someone facing Persian is just, oh yeah, just do the thing. Very simple. And why not? This is the best Persian EX deck you'll ever find. I can tell you that much right now. All right, I mean, that's cool. I can actually Giovanni the Pheasant Skibidi, and then somehow we win. I can Giovanni the Pheasant Skibidi, and then we win? Question mark? All right, so yeah, we knock out Fez. Yeah, we'll do that. We have access to our tools. There's Meddling Memo. But you're supposed to grab her, see what's in their hand, and then Meddling Memo. You're not supposed to never find Grabber when this happens. All right, so fully healed, knocked out. We have one prize left to take. I can actually Cruel Slash for game because we have a Giovanni and an energy. They can't do 360. They basically just have to knock out my Wob because they can't leave the Wob alive. If I win this game, this is going to be insane. Oh, why you being a butt face? All right, but an energy could still just win us the game. So I think we have to go Cruel Slash and go for the like, I know that they can heal with Monkey Dory, but I don't think I have a choice. We just kind of have to Cruel Slash, confuse them because they played their Neo Upper, so they don't have Sparkling Crystal. They could always confuse me, which would be bad. But I think a Cruel Slash makes the most sense. Oh, that's fun. Like the only thing they might have, I mean, the only thing we might be able to get is like either Ursaluna or a third Monkey Dory. So there's not a whole lot of options. You know, again, they managed to find, like they played all their supporters at the start of the game. If they can't find another energy for Monkey Dory, that's good. If they find another energy for Monkey Dory, then they have to flip tails like twice. Okay, there's another Dragapult. That's fine. Well, oh, wait, what? No, that's, you just, what? Okay, you just lost all your energy. That's a, I mean, I know they play basic energy, but that's a lot of energy to lose. And they didn't Monkey Dory ahead of time. Okay. So there's a Grabber. All right, well, let's take the Dracloak out of there. Let's get rid of your Dracloak. There's going to be no second for you. All right, so then we just have to go. Oh, yeah, if only I could have, you know, if Grabber didn't put it on the bottom, things could have been different. All right, so we know they have no supporters. They are not about to play a supporter. Their hand is just Pokemon. And now they used Adrenabrain. They are a fire energy away from winning. Oh, please, come on. Let me win my first ever. Tails. Crap. Okay, well, we're still in the same position. It doesn't really matter that they flipped heads because we're in a position where they have to eventually just get a fire energy and flip heads to win. Ooh, okay. So now we go Ariana because I can't just use Giovanni because I don't have a bench Pokemon. So that's kind of not great. And then we can just Team Rocket's Factory. There's more nice. Okay, they have no more I&O left. That is good for us. I'm going to Grabber their Dragapult. Yes, we Grabber the Pult. I Night Stretcher for the Mimikyu, right? We Night Stretcher for Mimikyu. We don't put the Mimikyu down. Get back to the Wob. I can't use the Wob, unfortunately. If I had another Team Rocket's energy, yeah, we would just win. That would be great if we could just win the game, but we can't. All right, so I'm not going to use Naughty Order. We just got to go Cruel Slash and hope. And Joby-Wan, I wanna take the risk here. I want to take the risk and go and believe that they don't have it. I think there's a greater chance that they don't have a fire energy than I can get the Ursaluna. Because what if they top deck the Ursaluna and then I look like an idiot? Oh, wait, what? That's fine. Okay. Well, now we just definitely win, right? The double Turo. I was not expecting a double Turo. Okay, so how do we win now? If I Giovanni, yeah, we have to copy the bear. There's a Persian. Okay, so let's go Mimikyu down. Yeah, we go. Okay, Giovanni. Okay, everyone is okay. Take it down. Oh yeah, we just win with Giovanni. Oh, that's boring. That is so boring. Okay. I have this game won. Can we all agree that Trust Your Pilot has won this game? Okay. We have already won this game. Let's see if the Ursaluna's in their hand. There's no Ursaluna in their hand. So we have to use Grabber. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So the Ursaluna, we are going for the Ursaluna. We're going for a naughty order, okay? We have game. We're going for a naughty order. We got it. Yes. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm not BMing you, the Stars fan. You got beat by the Oilers again, buddy. Oh, I don't understand it. Dragapult is the best matchup for this deck. Dragapult players are playing Ursaluna, and that has won me every game. We did more damage than them. We got naughty order, and when I do a naughty order, that's how Mistress Paddlebottom shows up. What did I call this version? You know me, I usually film the intro to a video. That's the Grabber one. Grabber has been useless. You know me, normally I record the intro to my videos before I start streaming. I didn't even bother with Persian. I'm just going to let it fly. I'm just going to play with my wang. I'm just going to wing it. And I mean, if the rest of the stream continues like that. And Mad Panda, that's what I said. That's what I said. Okay. Hey, we're going first. I told you, this is the best version of Team Rocket's Persian. And slow playing, I pretty much just need like one more game. You know, I'm willing. I am willing to close my eyes and have my way, or have I Am Legend's mom have her way with me. If we just run into Dragapult all day, we're fine. If we run into Grimmsnarl, we're screwed. Raging Bolt, we're screwed. Golden Go, we're screwed. Charizard seems like we could win that one. Crustle. Okay, we can beat Crustle. we can definitely beat Crustle. Crustle might be one of the easiest wins in the world. Unfortunately, we might not get an energy attachment this turn. But Crustle is absolutely a potential win. Now, we are going to have to use our Giovanni. We're going to have to use our wits. Did not get an energy. Was really thinking we get an energy. All right, so let's just put everybody down. I think we go Hero's Tape on the active, because I know they're probably not going to do anything next turn. Right? They can probably get a Crustle, but that's about it. But how... What do I do? What do I do if they get all their Crustle in play? Like, they can get all their Dwebble in play. Ooh, wait, what? Can we... We can get a Mega Persian with the Dwebble. All right, so this is probably going to be an Iron Thorns. Yes, of course it's an Iron Thorns. As long as they don't know what Persian does, we might have a chancey. Oh, wait, no, Mist Energy, again, Mist Energy is fine. There's an Ino. That's less fine because I have all of my supporters in my hand. And Lena, you know, it's the PDC GL Dev. They're always giving us what we ask for. And there's a Meddling Memo. Okay. Ascension is fine. We can't use Archer, but again, we can copy Superb Scissors. We can superbly scissor them if we want to. Oh yeah, Mist Energy blocks Wob. Right, that's bad. Mist Energy blocks Wob. You are correct. That is less good. Okay, so let's... Ultra Ball... Actually, let's Pokégear first and see... Okay, we got a Giovanni. That doesn't really help us. I mean, I don't think I'm going to need Night Stretcher necessarily this matchup quite as much. All right, so we go Persian... I can I think we just Persian and Judge. Persian and Judge and hope. Because they're not expecting me to judge them. Like, they want to judge me. There we go. Great. And then we Grabber. Get an Iron Thorns back in the deck. Ooh, that's a terrible hand for them. They can't do anything. And then we go Naughty Order, and we have to hit a Crustle. Oh, this is great. Oh my god, PDCGL. Come on. Back in my day, it would have said it does 120. I don't know why or when they made that change. It probably has something to do with the game log or just when they updated the game logic like months ago when they said they made improvements to the logic of the game or something. But it'll show that like it does 0 damage when we know it goes through Crustal's effect because when you superbly scissor someone, they forget who they are and what they're doing. Exactly, Shiny Ray. They're probably reading their own cards. So they have a medical energy. The good news for us is that they got a bunch of dudes in their deck. Furry Swipes doesn't help. We just got to Ariana Grande and see what happens. Okay. Pokemon League HQ could help us against Iron Thorns. Grabber. I mean, they didn't play anything, right? They didn't Grabber for anything. So I don't think we need to use Grabber. Let's just do Naughty Order and hope for another Crustal. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, well, we know they have a medical energy. We know they're going to hit me for 120. But it's actually not the worst thing to get a little bit of damage on the Persian, because eventually they're not going to have a missed energy on a Crustal. There's a Catcher and a Luxurious Cape. That's bad. Yeah, and I can't Cruel Slash for Confusion. Son of a gun. Okay, we have a bunch of switches, but hopefully they just go for the Wob. Yeah, they went for the Wob. That's good. I remember what I was saying. We're not going to need that. We're not going to need that Night Stretcher. I regret those words. And then, of course, the stupid Luxurious Cape. All right, well, we just got to keep hitting their dudes. So let's Grabber. Oh, they got Pokevital A. Well, I wonder what they're going to use next turn. Okay, so it's just, we just got to keep using Haughty Order. Are you kidding? This is the worst card ever printed. You are the worst card ever printed. They probably prized all their other Crustal or something. Like, we're not even getting an Iron Thorns. Right? They should have 2 more Crustal and 2 more Iron Thorns. And we have to 3-shot this. We got to 3-shot the Crustal. And they top decked an Ino. Of course they did. And, oh, what a crazy coincidence. You got a Crustal with that hand. And Joby-Wan, yeah, this is, why not? Well, yeah, they have a 3/3 Crustal and 3 Iron, or maybe 4 Iron Thorns, but typically not. Okay, so they got Bod, Rosses. They got Rod, Bosses, and other thing. All right, so we go Ariana, Counter Gain, Mimikyu. We got nothing we can copy. Yeah, we're just kind of screwed now. Okay, we got Thorns, which is fine. I do have to send an energy back. Oh, right, we don't, yeah, because we have to get a Crustal. So yeah, I think that just means we lose now. So we had a chance of winning. A burgeoning match, a Tom Bergeron match blossomed into a butt-sucking competition. All right, so what I can say with certainty is that I have built the best Persian deck in the world. But the only matchup where I think I can win is Dragapult. And I'm not exactly sure how useful like Grabber and Meddling Memo are. And it was the easiest win if Mist Energy didn't exist and Luxurious Cape didn't exist and they had all their Crustal. We could have won. It's just that the powers that be decided I wasn't allowed to. And like obviously I have other builds, but you know, some of the ones I got from Japan are just like Persians in the deck, but it's not really part of the deck. It's just like, oh yeah, we have Persian for whatever reason because we wanted to build a Persian. Hey, maybe they're playing a Persian deck. Never gonna let me down? Exactly. But I think like you have to rely on Archer and Judge a little bit more in this deck. Like maybe I just go like 4 Archer and put like 2 Chingling in the deck and just hope they knock out my Chingling early. Because Judge does not help when it comes to, you know, Team Rocket's factory. And it's less cards for me and more cards for them. So maybe I just lean more heavily into Archer. I gave you a thumbs up, Green Allen. You're supposed to reciprocate that. That both means we're playing Team Rocket's decks. God, it's like you don't even know the etiquette. It's like you're not even a member of Team Rocket. Uh-oh. We can win this one, right? We can totally win this one. I don't know what you're worried about. We're facing a terrible Team Rocket stack. We've already got game. All right, so we want the Wob and double Meowth. And I guess we just want to have the Mimikyu on the field as a free retreater because we know that the Team Rocket's deck is terrible. Okay. We're going to have a great turn next turn. I mean, they can't do anything to affect our hand. But I'm also in a situation where, do I use Judge or do I use Ariana? I think it really all depends on whether or not they put a Team Rocket's factory into play. If they put Team Rocket's factory into play, obviously we use Ariana. If they don't, maybe... Oh my god! This is fate. Green Allen, you're not allowed to leave. Okay, pretend like you're a woman in Matt Lauer's office and there's a button under my desk that locks the door. You're not allowed to leave. Wait, what are you doing? Don't bring up my Wobbuffet. Oh, no. Oh, that's the thing that you should not have done. All right, well, okay. Ah, geez. I mean, I was going to use Judge, but now they just have a 2-card hand. Okay, I'm going to take the risk and just attach to the Wob and then use Ariana Grande and end turn. Because what are the odds that they have a good hand? If you turn 1 Giovanni with a Team Rocket stack, you're not doing well. And joke's on them because I can just copy their Spidops all day and their Mewtwo if they have them in the deck. Oh my god. All right, well, that's unfortunate. I mean, there's no reason to send up the Chingling or the... Well, I mean, I guess just in case I choose to use Giovanni. Okay, well, we're gonna Night Stretcher for the Wob back because I don't want to risk losing anything. And then you have a 2-card hand. So we'll go into you and then... hit him with the Ariana. Grabber. All right, let's see if they got anything in that hand. They got Energy Switch and Team Rocket's factory. Why aren't you giving me the factory, bro? You're supposed to help me out here. All right, let's see what we got. We got a Mewtwo, which is not helpful because we have 0 energy. But we can erase their balls. And ET Craft. I will be playing an Among Us deck. Probably not this month, but I definitely will next month. It just won't be the EX. You know, maybe I'll throw... Oh, that means I got a supporter off the top. Right? Or they're listening to the stream and they heard me tell them to be a pal. Come on, act like a pad and be a pal. Okay, I mean, you either have it or you don't. There we go. Okay, they erased my balls. Let's fighting love. Protect my balls. All right, let's do this. All we need to do is... everything we've ever needed to do. Okay, so you're gonna get a Team Rocket's energy. I believe so hard that I'm not even gonna Cruel Slash. I'm just gonna go Haughty Order. We're not gonna Wob. We're not gonna do anything. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I should not have believed. That was my mistake. I should not have believed in this deck. That was my bad, okay? I'll take the L on that one. But this does mean we can use Archer. It's actually good that I did this. See, what you don't understand is that my genius level intellect shows me that that was actually the correct play. Those of you watching at home have no idea why that was the correct play, but the suave amongst us know why that was the correct play. Wait, can I... Okay, it looked like I could use the Team Rockets thing. Okay, so we go... I don't want to use Meddling. Actually, I guess I could use Meddling Memo just to get it out of here since I don't need it. Because the Archer, it's just one less card that I might get. All right, we just need a Persian and we're fine. That's it, just a Persian and we're fine. Thank you. We also got Hero's Cape. That's also good. Okay, see? Guaranteed win. I've been telling you this for years. We win every game with this deck. You know, I'm so confident, I'm not even going to put the Hero's Cape on the Persian. That confident in this deck. I told you. We are that confident in this deck. We just... No, don't do that. Their balls have been erased. I'm very surprised we haven't hit a Spidops, though. That's really weird. But you see how I built this. This was not Trust Your Pilot watching someone in Japan whack off for hours at a time and then copying the list. This is my own creation. I was just like, how do you build this deck? And like that would explain why there's, you know, why I keep grabbing her. But I was just thinking, you know, how do you get Pokemon into their deck when we don't have the Archeops? So when Black Bolt and White Flare come out, we get Ignition Energy, which is a huge help for Persian. We also get the Archeops. So the Archeops has an ability that devolves your opponent's Pokemon. It has to be in the active and it's not a Team Rocket's Pokemon. But the Archeops at least allows you to put Pokemon back into their deck, which is really strong. That's why, you know, I have a Sylveon build, is because Sylveon's attack forces them to put Pokemon back into their deck, which is really strong. But I mean, like, it's not strong. It's really strong in a Persian deck, but Persian is not strong, is what I'm trying to say. And, you know, Judge is good. Maximum, oh, for the Mewtwo. I was like, why would you play Maximum Belt for the Mewtwo? Joke's on you. I only have one Pokemon left in my deck, and you're probably going to get it with Naughty Order. But they can't take the knockout. They can do 190. Please don't concede, Green Allen, please. Please. This is a match for the century. Oh, good. Okay. They're going to use Naughty Order. They're going to hit my Persian. They're going to confuse me, and it's going to be hilarious. But then we're just going to Rocket Mirror, and it's going to be glorious. And I think I use Switch instead of Giovanni, right? I only have the one Chingling. All of my Pokemon in this deck are currently on the field, except for one Persian, which I don't even know if it's prized or not. So they're about to be big sad. But they can't Cruel Slash. I can Cruel Slash. They can't Cruel Slash. But I think you're seeing how bad Persian is, right? They're playing a bad deck as it is. Like, we all know how terrible a Team Rocket's Mewtwo deck is. Then they jammed a Persian in there. I guess just... I fail to see how Persian is good, right? Like, I don't see why it's a tech. Why would you tech a Persian into anything? Like, what are you trying to copy? Like, are you trying to copy Blood Moon Ursaluna? So then just play Blood Moon Ursaluna, right? Instead of taking a 50% chance that you might get it. Joby One, there you go. But yeah, I'm trying to think, like, Charizard EX. Oh, they got the Skibidi. They got that Skibidi Riz. Ooh. I mean, they put it into play. You have to think, what attacks am I copying with Naughty Order? Okay, Charizard EX. Well, they probably have 3 Charizard. By the time Charizard's attack actually makes sense, thank you, Meta Knight Man. By the time Charizard's attack is actually worthwhile, they're going to have 2 in play, and maybe the third one is in the bin, maybe it's prized, maybe it's in their hand. So Charizard's out of there. Golden Go, Raging Bolt, Thigh Lotion. Those are, you're doing like 50 damage with each of those, maybe. Team Rocket's Mewtwo, not very good. Spidops is good. You know, I wouldn't mind copying a Spidops, but that's, apparently that's never going to happen. Yeah, see? Sorry, bro. Sorry. I apologize that this deck is so terrible. All right, let's grab her. They got a lot, but we are just going to... Do I just attach to the active? Actually, I can counter gain the... Actually, let's attach to you. But no, I have to put the Hero's Cape on the active. I gots to do it. I may not want to, but I gots to. And then we'll attach to that. We're still not using Cruel Slash. Don't you worry. I will not use Cruel Slash. Though I could have attached the Psychic to the bench and copied Mewtwo if we hit it. So, of course, we got absolutely nothing. Do I want to do 30 or do I want to do Furry Swipes? Or I can use Pocket Pilfer and maybe get... Like, maybe get their Giovanni or something. I guess we just use Furry Swipes. That was pathetic. Oh yeah, we got that. We got that hot 20. Oh, Judge, my opponent is they shuffled that card. Did you see that? It was peeking through the like placemat thingy. That was cheating. They put the Greninja in their lap. They put the Greninja break in their lap. Only boomers will get that joke. Or I guess that reference. My other option was Pocket Pilfer, because I know that they have a hand full of supporters. Giovanni's kind of useless. The Archer is useless. The Ariana is only a drop to 5 plus the 2 from Factory because they have Fez and Skibidi. So yeah, they're kind of just in a position where it's like, I'm going to do 120 with Spidops and hope. And Flug, thank you for the sub. Is 815 in reference to Lost? Yes, I'm that much of a nerd that I know it's Oceanic Flight 815. That was the flight in Lost. Please tell me that that's right and that my brain is cooked and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And Flug, there you go. See, I told you, my brain is mush at this point. When you get to be my age, your brain isn't the only thing that's mush. Your food is too, and there's the Mewtwo. That's why I put the Hero's Cape into play. They also, put the Mewtwo into play for the reasons of doing 150, but now we can knock out the dude. Okay, there's no one left in their deck to copy. And another German. And Jotoni and Jamie. Okay, no, that's like super nerd status. And is it Flug or Flug? It's probably Flug, right? Just like how it's a Flug that I Am Legend's mom is able to spend time with me. They just put a Bravery Charm on a Spidops. Okay, please don't concede, Green Allen. We got to play this out to the end. The question is, how exactly do I play this game? All right, well, we have a bunch of Pokégear. We're probably going to get a... Oh, that's not a Judge. All right, well, let's just see if we can get an Ultra Ball. Oh, we don't want that. Because I'm still kind of doing okay. Yeah, we don't want any of these. I'll switch into the Chingling, I think. But if I use the Wobbuffet, that's not great. How many Team Rocket's energy? Oh, they're only down 1. But they're down 2 energy switch. So I think we just Ariana first, because we're going to be drawing a ton of cards. Yeah, we're drawing a ton of cards. I can look at their hand. I can make a decision. This is why I like Grabber. So I can make a lot of choices right now. Okay, well, I think it's safe to say that their hand is very good. All right, so I'm going to Meddling Memo. Hopefully that takes them out of everything. And then we have to go switch into Chingling, retreat into Wobbuffet. I think Psychic Energy goes there, and then Rocket Mirror, because this way we can have access to another Wob if we need it. I mean, it's absolutely crazy that we managed to queue up against someone playing a Persian deck. Obviously, they pretty much immediately abandoned the Persian once they realized, oh, this card's terrible. So we have access to one more Wob. I have a Persian that can't get knocked out. So, I mean, we're in an okay position. Obviously, I'm going to Cruel Slash the Spidops, and then I guess we just Archer. They have Pheasantipity, so we know they had a Wobbuffet. We know that they had a Mewtwo. So if we don't see a Wob or a Mewtwo, if they don't put a Mewtwo into play, that'll be fine. There's an Archer. That's okay, because we have everything we need for next turn. Obviously, the Wob is going to go down. They couldn't really go for a Giovanni in this situation because it's like they can't one-shot the Persian, so like obviously you go for the Wob. Oh, this is beautiful. See, I knew I wasn't crazy when I put this in the deck. You gotta buy yourself some time, and this is a great way to buy some time. Unfortunately, they probably have a million Team Rocket's Factory. I was hoping they'd play with their balls and get rid of their stadiums. Okay. Oh, man, this is so tough because they're going to be able to get the thing, right? Ooh, okay, so they left a Mewtwo. Everyone, this is your captain speaking. They have left a Mewtwo inside their deck. We can knock out it. We can knock out anybody as long as there's a Mewtwo that we can copy. Unfortunately, they're probably just going to put the Mewtwo into play. So how does Trust Your Pilot do this properly? Yeah, we have a Persian left. We got all our Switch cards. We got Grabber. I mean, how many Giovanni are they down? 1. All right, let's Ariana first. There's the Persian. We're actually not going to put the Persian into play. I know, that sounds very weird, but we're not putting Persian into play. Okay. And we get rid of Proton, and we want the Switch. We want the Stretcher. We probably... I mean, we don't need the Factory. We can get rid of the Factory because I'm going to... Yeah, we have to basically Archer next turn. So we go retreat into the Persian. They're most likely going to Archer us. You know what? I think we just get rid of the League HQ just so it doesn't gum up our hand. And then we go Cruel Slash, because they're most likely going to Archer us. You know, they can also just, you know, gust around my Persian. But we're trying to bait... Oh, God. We're trying to bait out another Giovanni. And we know that their A-Spec is Maximum Belt. They are out of Energy Switch and probably very low on Team Rocket. Well, probably not very low on Team Rocket's energy. But, yeah, we basically have to get the Giovanni out of the deck. The fact that they promoted Mewtwo is very interesting. We know they have another factory. They're going to have another factory. Unless their last 2 prizes are Team Rocket's factory. I think we'll be getting rid of it. Okay, yeah, just go for a Tarantula. Do not put your Mew into play, Green Allen. And Popcorn, get the Popcorn ready, because this is going to be an amazing finish. I'm about to finish myself off, and at the same time, Green Allen. Okay. My balls are tingling right now. Press 1 if your balls are tingling. I like how, there you go. There's not much I can do if they Mewtwo onto the bench. Yeah, obviously Team Rocket's factory, that's obvious. Mad Panda, you got balls on your feet. And Micro God, we got like 3 newbies today. I should stream on Saturdays more often. We got a bunch of newbies here. And if you're watching this on YouTube, come over to Twitch. We're all degenerates. It's great. We're all super degenerates. And they're probably going to get rid of their Mewtwo. Ooh, so they're not... Unless they're going to get the Mewtwo to put it into play, I'm not sure that's the correct call. But we are in a very precarious position. Yeah, there's the Mewtwo. Wait, was that... Do they have 4 mute? No, I think that might be the other one. But we can still maybe copy a Spidops if they have one. Did the 5% increase? No, the 5%, still 5% female viewership. It's probably gone down, to be completely honest. And Micro God, I mean, that's what I say to myself every time I look in the mirror. I laugh every time I look in the mirror. What do you mean you can't watch on the weekdays? Ooh, okay, so we masterfully baited out a Giovanni. What do you mean? If you live in Europe, I'm on at like 10 p.m. So I put you to sleep. Micro God, well, it's going to be a little different for the next week and a bit. But once Black Bolt and White Flare is out, it'll be like 5-6 days a week. And then normally it's like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But when a new set comes out, it's different. And the week before a new set, it's different. Because I got to work on a bunch of videos to keep the hungry YouTube audience satiated. Yeah, got to milk the new set like it's a mill tank. No, it's like 4.9%. I want it to get to 6.9%. That would be my dream, to get 6.9% female viewership. Okay, so do I have any sort of belief that they don't have another Giovanni? Or you could just create multiple accounts. That's another thing you could do. Just create multiple accounts. So I have to Archer, because Archer gives them the least amount of cards. Okay, there's a Poffin. Let's go Poffin for nothing. We have Archer, Grabber. Why couldn't we have the Grabber in the hand right now? That would be so sweet. Because then I could see what's in their hand before I do anything. All right, then we go Wobbuffet. Yeah, Archer is the right play. Several things have to go. Let's just put it this way. Several things have to go right for me to win this game. This is going in the YouTube video, win, lose, or draw. I don't think that's possible, but win, lose, or draw, we're playing this out. There's a switch. There's some balls that I can play with. I guess we go Team Rocket's energy on the Wob. Okay, so we can Ultra Ball away the Judge and the Nest Ball, because this game isn't going much longer. I can tell you that much. This game is not going much longer. And then retreat. Yeah, we just got to go Cruel Slash and hope. If they got the Giovanni, they win. I mean, because I couldn't risk it and be like, I could have maybe brought up the... Oh, no, I should have brought up the Pheasantipity. That was my mistake. I should have brought up the Pheasantipity, but they most likely have another energy or two, or at least a Night Stretcher, and they had a third energy switch, which I was not expecting. Transceiver, do you have a third Giovanni? They're not slamming it. They're not unzipping their deck and slamming it down. Okay. This is potential for G. They would have slammed it right down. We have 2 Giovanni in deck. Potential, what do you mean potential issue? What's a potential issue? The Wobbuffet's not a potential issue because I just knock it out. I have 2 Giovanni left in deck. Their timer is very low, by the way. Oh, we so got this. You got nothing. They have to have a switch card. There's no way. You would have slammed it down. You would have whipped it out. You would have shown it to me. Yeah, I was thinking maybe they only have 2 Giovanni. I only have 2 Giovanni. And it's just like the fact that they have 3 energy switch and 3 earthen vessel and, you know, 2 proton. It looks like 2 archer, a bravery charm. It looks like they're, and they put in the Persian as well. Yeah, Mewtwo caps at 280. So I don't, come on, Alan. Oh, erase my balls, Alan. Oh, so they just, we win multiple ways. Oh, see, they're being cute. They're being real cute. Oh, like, oh, I can't put 240, and then we just top deck the Giovanni. Okay, so we're gonna take the win. We're gonna take the win with the Persian. We can't use Naughty Order, unfortunately. But would you look at that? In a Persian versus Persian-ish deck, Persian always wins. And, oh, I had a Rigid Band this entire time. Yeah, so Hero's Cape, Rigid Band. Why didn't I Wob? Because this is a Persian deck, okay? This is a Persian deck. We win with Persian. Wobbuffet doesn't get to be the MVP. We do Naughty Orders all the time. Ooh, what's that? Oh, I'll be your waiter today. What would you like? Ooh, that's a Naughty Order. Ooh, you're really naughty. Oh, what's that? You want a Cruel Slash while I erase your balls? That can be arranged. And Lena, the pitch of that made me shudder. Well, yeah, I have that effect on the 5%, you know. All right, so let's try the Sylveon build. I feel like this one has the most potential of, you know, winning a game while also being, you know, a deck. All right, so yeah, if you haven't redeemed the code for TCG Pocket, we'll do that. And Mark, I do everything intentionally. All right, so let's go second. I don't know. And Micro God, that's because I have a camera pointed at your feet, but it also has audio, so it's really nice. And I Am Legend, what are you giving away? If you don't give anything away, you will be timed out for the rest of the stream. So what are you giving away? All right, so it's a good thing I didn't go first. I was thinking about going first, but yeah, we would have been screwed if I did that. Wait, are we facing like another mirror match or something? All right, I Am Legend is timed out for the rest of the stream for lying to the chat. We don't do that here. We're not allowed to lie to chat. I'm allowed to lie to women, but viewers are not allowed to lie to chat. So that's the rule here. And Foxden, well, I mean, why would you need to win something that's free? Never mind. This is family friendly Saturday. This is stepmom something Saturday. Sensual stepmom Saturday. There we go. That seems good. You know, stepmoms are part of the 5%. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we put the psychic energy there. The question is, can I win this game? I don't think I can win this game. Yeah, it's Ho-Oh Armarouge. Thank you, Ryuichi. All right, I mean, we got Fan Rotom, we got Meowth. We can play with our balls, always fun. I don't have a way to retreat. What are we doing next turn? So yeah, we just get a bunch of Noctowl and hope well, if we get Ionode, we should be okay. All right, so Eevee goes down. And yeah, we can fan call for one. Actually, let's go for double Hooters. Oh God, we only have one Noctowl. That's not exciting. All right, so let's go to Hooters. Boom, boom. Of course. And we have the Flareon. The Flareon's in the deck because A, it can do 280, and B, it, you know, burning charge is really good. So we're most likely going to have to evolve into the Flareon. Obviously, we have a Noctowl. I prize 2 Noctowl because why wouldn't I Fries 2 Noctowl in a deck that relies on Noctowl because it has such low counts of crap. That would have been perfect. What? No, put that back in the deck. Put that Regiace back in the deck, because then I can one-shot your Terapagos. But like, this deck has so many alternate attackers that I should be okay in terms of finding someone to copy. But maybe I should have held off on the Area 0 simply because that allows them to put more people into play, but it might also screw them over in the long run. Okay, that's good. Okay, they're taking a golden shower. And Micro God, I do not play IRL because I want to give other people a chance to win. Like, it'd be so boring if I just won every tournament. Like, could you imagine how boring that would be? It's, oh, it's trust your pilot, enter another tournament. Looks like he's going to win again. All right, so they're going to beat me off. That's fine. So they knock it out. We go up with the Flareon. I can just crisp in and knock out the Terapagos, but then it just becomes... Okay. Upside Duck is the one person in human history to think that the Team Rocket's Meowth is a threat. The one person in history to be like, you know what? We gotta worry about that Team Rocket's Meowth. I don't know what that Meowth could get up to. Yo, what's that Meowth do? All right, so what is it? Oh, I shouldn't have put the Psychic on you. Oh no, we can't attack unless I go to Hooters. Whatever. All right, that's fine. So let's go boom, boom. Okay, and then attach to you, Hooters. Please don't tell me the Sparkling Crystal is also prized. Okay, that's one good thing, is the Sparkling Crystal is not prized. And then I guess I got a Super Rod, so Research it is, I guess. Because they only have a 2-card hand. And then we go Carnelian. You know what? Maybe I should have just used Burning Charge. Because they can't knock out my Flareon with a Terapagos. But on the flip side, I mean, I'm trying to play a Persian deck, but they knocked out my Meowth. I wasn't like... The reason I got 3 Hooters is because I didn't think, oh yeah, they're going to target my Meowth. Who targets a Meowth? You're a weird one, Upside Duck. All right, and for those of you watching, did I include this in my 10 mistakes new players make video? I think I did, where I talked about during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. And then if you use a switch, that breaks it. I think I talked about that in the 10 mistakes video. That was so long ago. You know, how many videos do I have on my YouTube channel? Like 600, 700? It's okay if I forget them sometimes. And Microdod, what do you mean I lost? I lost in spirit already. There's no winning this game. They knocked out my Meowth. I literally cannot win this game simply because the Meowth was knocked out. So even if the game says victory and you won and your balls are so shiny, it doesn't change anything. Oh, they're in a Carnelian. Okay, yeah, we do lose. All right, well, I mean, I guess I just fan Rotom the Mew and try again another day. Because it kind of seems like they're putting all their Pokemon into play. And I'll be able to copy what, like an Armarouge or a Ho-Ho? Even if I can get a Persian up? Okay, so fan Rotom, hit into the Mew. Area 0 deactivates twice. Because, again, super well made game. Then we go fan Rotom. Cool, thank you. All right, so research. and then get absolutely bodied. There's a Sylveon that we can't use. I mean, I guess we evolve into it. I mean, sure. Ass landing. I think this deck is trying too hard to be a Persian lotion. To be a Persian... A Persian lotion. Lena, you're going to have to explain the joke. You know, I don't even think Clamburglar understands that one, and Clamburglar has the worst jokes you've ever heard. Evolution, Persian Lucian. Lena, I have to time you out. I'm sorry. Just on principle, I will time you out for 5 seconds. Just on principle. You need to take a second in the corner, okay? You need 5 seconds in the corner for the 5%. You're representing the 5%, Lena. There's more on your head than the normal person. That you gotta think about what you did there. Yeah, that's you gotta think about what you did. I'm sorry. You gotta step it up here. So I don't think I mulligan with my Team Rocket's Persian deck, which has, I believe, less basics than this deck, and this is the like 3rd mulligan we've had in 2 games. Okay, who we starting? And we're going to Hooters again. What the heck? We've gone to Hooters both games. We've mulliganed both games. And we've seen a Mew EX on the other side both games. And this is an auto loss. Oh, God. There's nothing to copy. Can we go back to facing Dragapult and stuff? Like, even if I use a Sylveon properly, there's nothing that we can do. Like, I can use Sylveon to maybe win the game, because that reduces the damage that Typhlosion does. But we don't even knock out a Typhlosion. Oh, that's so bad. All right, well, let's go. Let's just get it started off on the wrong foot here. Let's just go Team Rockets. Ultra Ball away. Doesn't matter because we're using research. And then Fan Rotom. Okay, that's pretty good. And then, do I have a rescue board? I have a Switch, which I don't want to ruin right now. How many Noctowl we got? We got 2. So let's go get Eevee and that guy. Micro. Oh, it's not updated. So I wouldn't suggest clicking on the deck box. It is not updated. So we have that and that. We can switch into the Persian. We can maybe do some things next turn. I guess we just go to Hooters. Let's put the Eevee down in case they go for the Eevee. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. I don't think we can win. Like, I can use Sylveon's ability or attack to shuffle in their Typhlosion and annoy them, but they're going to have so many Typhlosion that we can't do anything. Yeah, there goes an Ethan's Adventure. They'll get an Ethan's Adventure. They'll probably use it to get triple Quilava or something along those lines. Micro God, are you talking about actual GLC or are you talking about PDC GL GLC? Because those are 2 very different things. Okay, that's good. Sort of. Not really. You know, I don't think that's going to matter. Oh, geez. Yep, there goes all their Quilava. I mean, maybe I can like knock out a Typhlosion and then because no Sylveon and Persian both don't KO Typhlosion. Typhlosion KOs Persian and Sylveon. That is, oh, never mind. Thank you. Okay, so we can knock out a Typhlosion. We can actually just do it next turn with Persian. That's great. Or we could just copy Steam Artillery. Oh, we got this. If I hit the Steam Artillery, I'm going for it. We're doing a naughty order. We're going to hit that Steam Artillery. It's going to be hilarious. Oh, this is so amazing. Okay, so we're going to... I don't think I have any Grabber. I'm not even attaching to the Persian. Using Cruel Slash, not even in my vocabulary right now. Oh, I don't have Terra. I was almost about to make a mistake. Could you imagine if Trust Your Pilot made that kind of mistake? He would never be able to live it down. Okay. We're going for a naughty order. I mean, let's just go for it. Let's just Steam Artillery, baby. We got this. We actually we got multiple. Okay. All right. We still wouldn't have taken the knockout unless they put the Titty Mountain down. All right, we're a Sylveon away from just absolutely destroying them. I don't have an Iron Bundle in the deck, but maybe I should. You know, the step 1 was making sure the deck works. Step 2 is making it good. At Micro God, we have Sylveon. There is a slight chance of winning this game. The slightest of chances. Almost impossible chances, but they're available to us. Because I can Sylveon in their Typhlosion, and that'll set them back like 100 years, like what Lena did to women with that previous comment. Okay. And Ryuigi, you just jinxed it, by the way. Ooh, okay, yes. Use Super Rod all day, buddy. No, don't use Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Use Super Rod. Are you kidding me? God, Persian is terrible. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We go Eevee in the active. It's like Angels in the outfield, but Eevee in the active. Okay. That goes there. Play with our balls. Always play with your balls, kids. Okay, and then Sylveon. We have to use Magical Charm and then just hope that they don't have a fire energy, I guess. Seems like a winning strategy to me. Okay, we want that. We have to keep their stadium in play. So let's do Trumpet and Sparkling Crystal. Yeah, we want that. That goes there. Trumpet. Psychic. Obviously, they're just going to Tatsugiri, but there is a chance that, you know, maybe they don't got it like that. We have a Moo. Okay. And then Magical Charm. We have to survive this turn. That's the only chance we have, is if they just can't find a fire energy, we might have a chance. If they find a fire energy, we are screwed. I think they have a fire energy. Gonna take a wild guess and say, yeah, they may have a fire energy. It's kind of up in the air right now, like that George Clooney movie. But what they don't expect is that I'm about to win the game. Okay, all right, okay. You didn't even need to, you could have at least taught Tatsugiri to humor me. God, this is a bad matchup. The only reason we took a prize card is because they put Gravity Mountain into play. That's the only reason we had a chance, is like, oh, thank you for allowing my terrible Pokemon to maybe knock you out. All right, let's see if we can get that final Team Rocket's energy and still end up losing the game. Eevee goes down. We're going to play with our Rod. Send the Persian. Yeah, we'll just send the Persian in there. Research, all we need. Oh, we got nothing that we needed. Thank you. I was like, all we need is Persian and Team Rocket's energy, and we still might be able to win. And Micro God, you're clearly a fake fan, Micro God. You know, you say you love my YouTube. Why? Why? You say you love my YouTube videos, but clearly you haven't been watching for the past 3 years. I won the first 2 Pokemon TCG Live tournaments, and I retired a champion. You know, the first tournaments were named after me. That's how big I was back in the day. You know, back in my day, I was a giant streamer. I was the only streamer. I was the best streamer in this category. Now, you kids these days, you got your for the win. Oi, mate. Well, why are you saying like that's a bad thing, mate? Okay, so I think we can all agree that Sylveon sucks. We can all agree that Sylveon kind of sucks. Yeah, now I don't even get drops. I used to give away free codes when they had sets, but then I think someone at the Pokemon Company watched my streams and they saw that I was critical of the game, even though everything I say is truthful. And Micro God, damn straight, Micro God, I am by far the #1 PDCGL player and streamer of 2022. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. All right, so how do we... Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so I think it's Gardevoir. You know, it could be one of those other decks that play Screamtail. Could be one of those, you know, one of those other decks that play Screamtail. All right, so we're going to Hooters, and then we go Noctowl. So we can literally just do the thing and we'll be fine. So we attach to you. I guess I Sylveon, right? Because this is kind of the matchup you want, right? This is kind of it. And Ryuigi, no, I literally was. You can check. I was the #1 PDCGL streamer of 2022 and player. I was also the only one, but that doesn't mean I wasn't #1. You know, I let my viewers take a big #1 all over me. The reason this could actually be a good matchup for us is because they have to get a Gardevoir, right? We can just Angelite their dudes. They play like 3 Ralts. Suck my butt. But that's why I only got 1 Noctowl, because I kind of knew like that. Why does the Sylveon have a misprint? Doesn't it look like a misprint? Like the Ain't Bled or something on Angelite? Joke's on you, Rockstar. I got everything I need. And I'm just going to Angelite your double dudes. Your double Ds. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. I mean, I could take the chance and just knock out the Screamtail, because they only have 2 energy in the discard pile once I knock out the Screamtail. Oh, I'm BMing them. I'm BMing them so hard right now. Okay, so we're going to Noctowl for Crispin and what, Ultra Ball? Oh my god, my Noctowl is re-evolving. Okay, so we need, what do we need? We need Water and Psychic. Water, please tell me there's a Water and a Psychic. There is a Water and a Psychic. All right, so Crispin, we're not going to screw this up. We're going to Water Psychic. Why is Energy Lotto out of the format? Can anyone explain that to me, why we don't have Energy Lotto in the format anymore? Back in my day, we had Energy Lotto in the format and it was glorious. All right, so we go for Persian right away, because I'm not taking any chances. Okay, Magical Charm, knock out the Screamtail, take a prize, and then we use Angelite. The problem is, I don't think this can be put in a YouTube video because they're just gonna concede, right? We're either just gonna use Sylveon all day or they're just going to concede. The Persian isn't going to do anything. And Lena, yeah, they use TM Evolution. It looks like they prize the Curlia or they have one in their hand. Well, I would assume they prize the other one if they're using Citra Box and they didn't just immediately Curlia. Oh, they have not read Angelite. See, this is why I took the chance. And I said, oh, I'm just going to, you know, take a turn. Because I can Noctowl for a bosses, bring up somebody else, Angelite their Curlia or their Gardevoir. Oh, they discarded it. When did that happen? Oh, they played with their balls. See, playing with your balls in front of other people can get you in trouble. At least that's what the judge told me. So yeah, they might regret that. And we're also putting them in a situation where maybe they don't even bother doing anything with the Curlia, because like if they just leave a naked Curlia in the active, we Magical Charm it, and I don't need to use Angelite again. So they essentially have to retreat the Curlia. Micro God, yeah, we need Energy Lotto back in the form. I demand Energy Lotto. Well, to be fair, we do have a ton of special energy now. Like there was a... Uh-oh. They still can't take a knockout, right? They need like... Oh, crap. There's no way. There's... Okay, good. Oh, there's a rare candy. Oh, they are so conceding after this. They are... Don't... No Ultra Ball. I forbid you from using Ultra Ball. They put a Skibbity down. That's okay. You don't think a 6.9 out of 10 walking plane? Yeah, Hilda's going to be our, you know, special energy. We got Colress's Stochasticity and Hilda. Don't bring up my Persian. Crap. Well, I just have to go get Switch then. Well, actually, that's good, because now I don't have to worry about Sylveon getting knocked out, but it's bad, because now I have to worry about Persian getting knocked out. Okay, so they're just going to manually retreat. I can potentially... How risky do I want to be? Because I have the rescue board. If I just find an energy, I can Team Rocket's Persian. Okay, we have to use Angelite now. That's less good. I mean, I don't gamble. I don't know if I should trust the people saying gamble, because you're not subbed. I mean, we have 5 energy or 6 energy with the Team Rocket's energy. In a week and a half, these rescue board will be Air Balloon. We also have 2 Switch, which we might just, you know, naturally draw into. Okay, I'm going to go for an Eevee. All right, one person who subbed said to gamble, so we're going to gamble. You're banned if we don't get it, by the way. Ah, we got it. Okay, you're not banned. You're not banned. You're lucky. All right, so we go retreat, and then Sylveon, and then please don't concede, even though you probably should. Boom, boom. They are out of TM Evolution. They do have the Artisan and Lena, but one person did. Dio Nice Ass did. Okay, well, they're just going to get Curlia and Ralts again. That was a big waste of time. Oh, what did you accomplish doing that, Trust Your Pilot? Absolutely nothing. I slightly annoyed them, but they are down a rare candy. They are down 2 TM Evolution. So I think... Yeah, we're just going to Crispin to the Persian. Maybe hope that we top deck a Switch or something. Oh, they're getting rid of a Guardy. Okay, it's weird that they Ultra Balled for a Ralts when they have Artisan, but I guess they really wanted to draw 1 card. God, why? Magical Charm is literally worded in the worst way. Oh, okay. Switch and Crispin. I believe there's 4 Crispin in the deck. We can do this. Oh, God. Okay, yep, that's how it's done. That's how it works. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to... I guess boss is a Ralt. Night Stretcher. Yeah, let's Area 0 Underpants. Nest Ball for the Stibbity. I think it's worth it to Night Stretcher just because I don't quite know what we're going to get here. And then we go that there, Magical Charm. Raw Rock, we always gamble here. You know, when you put your, never mind. I was not going to say anything about holes in bathroom stalls. All right, so we can Angelite again. This is great. We can just Angelite Magical Charm all day. It'll be great. Yeah, so we weren't going to talk about that, everybody. This is like Fight Club. What? They hit typical Gardevoir player, 5 cards left in deck, 0 prizes taken. two cards left in deck, 0 prizes taken, 6 minutes down on the timer. Typical Gardy player. I'm trying to make a YouTube video, Rockstar. It's like you don't care. Well, that's what they were digging for. I mean, all I have to do to win is just shuffle in their Gardevoir, and then that's it, pretty much. But do they even have any attackers? Where's your Drifloon? They need a Drifloon and a Bravery Charm. Somehow they have not gotten rid of any Bravery Charm, which is kind of crazy. They need a third, I think they need a third Monkey Dory to take the knockout though, right? Because that'll be 250. And right now they're just trying to avoid Angelite, but I can just Angelite like their Monkey Dory or something. I'll just Angelite their Monkey Dory, or I probably don't. Right? Angeliting probably isn't the right thing. Unfortunately. But it's like, I can't even use Persian anymore. How am I supposed to use Persian when you have a 2-card deck? Rockstar really isn't a nice person. They're really not a nice person. They're just like, you know what? You're going to beat me off, but you're not going to feel good about it. Would it break me? Lena, you have tickled my science bone. I have a huge science boner right now. I mean, they took a prize. Ah, they got a super rod. Wait, yes, let's see. Put in, I mean, there's not really anyone they can put in, right? I guess if they put in Screamtail, then I can knock out. No, because I can't, because the Sylveon would have it. I can Flutter. No, I can't Flutter Mane, because Flutter Mane only affects their active. Okay, that's random. I was not expecting the Pheasant Stibbity to get brought up here. I don't know what they're doing, and it kind of scares me. All right, well, what do I have? Do I have a Super Rod? I have a Super Rod, so yeah, let's thin out the Meowth. We'll put the Eevee down. Why are you glowing? Oh, because they took a knockout. Cool. That's awesome. All right, well, let's slap at a base. Can I get a switch or something, please? Hey, there we go. I believe we have a Terra Orb for a Sylveon. Okay. We have a Counter Catcher, which I can't go and get because we're winning. We're doing too well. That's the problem here. So we have water on you. I can put that there. We have Crispin, Superb Rod. Just, they put in, oh wait, can I Clefairy I can Clefairy for a ton of damage, right? We can use Clefairy to do like a whole whack of damage. All right, that seems like a plan. Because we're guaranteed to copy the Clefairy. Oh, this could be monumental here. This could be straight mental, mate. This could be mental, mate. My favorite theme deck. All right, they are not expecting this. Naughty order for a Clefairy for like 260 damage. All right, Clefairy, Full Moon Rondo. Okay. Oh, that breaks the game. And then they always draw it. That's so weird. Because you think the card that breaks would be the card that I shuffle in, but then drawing resolves it? And this is hilarious because we have access to Angelite, so if they don't attack with the Gardevoir, we might win. So if they don't attack with the Gardevoir, we might just win with an Angelite. If they do attack with the Gardevoir, we knock out their Gardevoir. So they have to play this turn perfectly and, like, knock out my Sylveon with their Scream Tail. Is that how... They still need a Bravery Charm, but we haven't seen a Bravery Charm. There's no way they got down to 2 cards in deck. Okay, well, yeah, now they're going to get it. All right, but Counter Catcher is now active. I don't think I'll want to... I think I'd rather just knock out the Guardy. It's, you know, maybe I Counter Catcher and then shuffle in the Stream Tail and the Guardy. All right, so we get rid of the Noctowl and... not the Eevee, and then I guess a Hooters. I guess we go to Hooters, or we don't go to Hooters. Or do we get rid of the Fan Rotom? No, we gotta keep the Fan Rotom to maybe knock somebody out. Oh, right, Riouiji, thank you. See? It's been, you know, it's been that long since I've tried to hit a Terra on the bench. Walking Plane, why'd you want me to get rid of Rotom? That's, like, that can take a knockout of somebody. All right, that's fine, because... You know, they might give me my Counter Catcher. They didn't give me my Counter Catcher, but that's fine because we got everything else. I'm most likely going to have to use that research, though, which kind of sucks. We can use Artisan to shuffle the deck, which will be good. Apparently, they're playing a no Bravery Charm list, or they just prized all of their Bravery Charm. Both of them are crazy to me. Okay, so what's the strat for next turn? Does anyone have their input? Does anyone want to put their input into my output? Because there's a few different ways we could play this. We could Angelite their Gardevoir and their Scream Tail. I don't think we can Naughty Order, right? Oh, they can't hit Eevee or Sylveon. And Walking Plane, that do be happening. Okay, so there's Flareon. I think we evolve. And then shuffle the deck. Oh, wait, no, we didn't have Counter Catcher in that last hand. So I think in this instance, it's just Research and Counter Catcher. We go Research and Hope. And then... Cool, we got nothing. Remember, so like one of the next 2 cards is Counter Catcher. Thank you. Awesome. Magical. I have to shuffle in the Guardy now, right? That kind of, my balls are tied right now. We could use Naughty Order because they might still have a Clefairy in there. But that doesn't seem great. Let's go Retreat off the water. Go into you. Blast Trumpet. The water back to you. And then... Yeah, we're not going to shuffle the deck. I'm not dumb. And then we go Angelite. The Guardy. And we're going to go Angelite that and that. Because then that prevents them from doing things. Okay. The stupid Artisan has stuck. Where's all my Area 0? I should have another 1 or 2. God, we needed... Where the hell was the Counter Catcher? I played that turn perfectly. We had like a 70% chance. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so if they attach to the Clefairy, we have to knock out the Clefairy. We have to knock out the Clefairy. No, it was in my hand. It was? The Counter Catcher was in my hand? Why didn't you warn me? You know I don't pay attention. See, I told you it was the top card in the deck. You said it was in my hand. I told you it was the top card in my deck. See, I don't lie. You're not a woman. I don't lie. Oh, the Area 0. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we have to Counter Catcher the... Oh, God, Persian is such a terrible card. Persian is such a god-awful card. All right, well, I mean, the fact that they're... Oh, no, we gotta do some things here. Walking plane, it's your opponent's active does 100 less, so it's so stupid. Attacks, sorry, used by the defending Pokemon. So it's the Pokemon you hit that takes less damage. All right, so I have to evolve into you. How much damage is Clefairy dealing is the real question here. Because if I knock out the Ralts, I mean, we know for a fact they don't have any more rare candy. There's no way a crazy person is playing more rare candy. But like they have to be out of, maybe they're not out of psychic energy. Oh, this is so bad. Yeah, I guess we just hit him for Magical Charm and see what happens. Because we still have access to Counter Catcher. I don't know if they can build up another Guardy. That card would have helped a while ago. All right, but that may allow us to win with Flareon. And then we'll get to see everyone will make an appearance today. That'll be hilarious. Oh man, this is... Why are these games so long today? Well, I mean, that's the only way that Persian has a chance to win is if your opponent can't really play the game. Okay, I don't think you can take a knockout. There's another Monkey Dory. So they're going to hit into me with the Clefairy. I will... What will I do? What do I do here? Okay, there's an Area 0 Underpants. That's fine. Actually, let's check to see what's in my deck real quick. Oh yeah, those knocked out really going to come in handy. All right, so we have a Team Rocket's energy and a Lightning energy and a Switch and a Rescue Board. Copy Guardy's attack. We don't know if it's in the deck or not. We don't know if they got it in their hand. So let's go Area 0. I can Sparkling Crystal that guy. And then... Oh, man, like, do I... Okay, so let's go... Let's bring up this Monkey Dory. Yeah, and then I think we go... Iono to 1. And then I get rid of... And then we go attached to the Flareon. I'm actually going to Angelite the Mew and the Clefairy. Because I don't think that they can get a Gardevoir. So we put all those dudes back in. We put in the Mew and the Clefairy. They have no way of drawing cards. Please tell me I'm smart. Please tell me I'm pretty. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Iono is the worst card ever printed. What in the hell was that? They had, not only did they have a research, but they just get everything. Okay, there's a Switch. Let's go. I mean, I can use... Oh, wait, is it... if one of your Pokemon used Angelite last turn, you have to suck your own butt. So let's go Switch into the Flareon. And then... Burning Charge... This guy. They can't have another one. It is impossible that they have a rare candy. Literally and figuratively impossible. They attached a Psychic Energy to the Monkey Dory. There's a Fire Energy. We can retreat the Persian if they try to trap it somehow. They cannot do 240 damage. I don't know why we haven't seen a Drifloon anywhere. I'm very confused. Wait. Quad Monkey Dory? So they must have like 4 Darkness Energy in here and maybe 6 Psychic. So that might be their last Psychic Energy. There's a decent chance that that is their last Psychic Energy. And I am out of Gust cards. we are out of Gust. I think I just have the Counter Catcher and the bosses. Any IC list? Okay. Are they even here right now? Wait. Oh, okay. It's because of Area 0. It's like, why did the emote stuff look different? Come on, Rockstar. You're playing your Gardevoir deck and you just AFK'd? You could have been in a YouTube video. You could have been in they're not even here. Yeah, fully blinged out deck, default sleeves. That's the way of the Gardevoir player. Oh, man. I mean, it's such an unsatisfying conclusion to this, but we are going to win. Okay? You know, they were so AFK. They were so mad. We got to see everything work, though. This was a very long game. The previous game against the Mewtwo Persian deck, that was also very long. But, you know, if you spend time around me, you gotta get used to long things, if you know what I mean. Because, you know, sometimes I make like hour-long videos. Please watch them all. The watch time on my videos is terrible. Unfortunately, I would use Naughty Order if I thought that we could win. Like, if I thought that the Clefairy was still on the deck, but that didn't work. So this is a combination of cards. This is a list of 60 cards that you can put together and beat the #1 deck in the world. ABC, thank you. So this is unequivocal proof. If anybody tells you, hey, Gardevoir is the best deck in the world, show them this game in this video and say, I just watched Trust Your Pilot beat off a Gardevoir player with a freaking Persian Sylveon Flareon deck, and there is no world that I want to live in where that makes any sort of sense. Okay, so we'll check out a couple other lists. And Walking Plane, what about Air Balloon? How dare you besmirch the legacy of Air Balloon and Brave Bangle? Okay, so let's go to, I mean, sure. Let's see what this person in Japan was cooking. Like, I made a top 10 list. I made a buyer's guide. I have watched like all, oh, we go second. You always go second. I have watched several openings and I still haven't seen all the cards, like all the cards from the main set. I still haven't seen, I could pull up my list, but that would take like 5 seconds. But there's some random cards that I still haven't seen, which is very weird to me. My deck just evolved, by the way. Okay, this is terrible. And they're playing Dragapult. We know from experience this is actually a good matchup. But I'm not quite sure how exactly this works. We have to get pretty lucky off the Squawkabilly and we'll see what happens. And Ryuichi, exactly. Yeah, the crafting guide, buyer's guide hasn't gotten as many views as it normally would. I guess just because people are like, what? Another set? A set just came out. I think maybe the views will pick up closer we get to launch because we're still a week and a half away. A lot of my videos on new sets don't do well until like the set comes out anyways. And Walking Plane, yeah, you don't use Rescue Board because it's not an air balloon. And Shiny Ray, yeah. Okay, hopefully there's a Latias in the deck somewhere. There's a Latias. We have to go for the Meowth, because if we get Salvatore, I'm going to be salivating. Because we might just be able to get like a turn 1 Dragapult, and it's going to be hilarious. Okay, just give me like a research or something. Or no, not a research. I need Salvatore. Oh my god, we have it. Oh my god, we literally have the Salvatore play. This is what dreams are made of. We do need a... Wait, what's the Terra in the deck? Oh, just Ogerpon? Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then we go Retreat, Salvatore. If we don't get a Dragapult, PDCGL hates life. I should... Salvatore first. Naughty Order. Does PDCGL hate life? Let's figure it out. All right, attach to you to draw a card. Boom. Naughty. Let's get naughty, everybody. Well, I mean, we're taking a knockout of a Dreepy. That's cool, right? I mean, either way, we were just taking a knockout. Regardless of how that turn played out, we were taking one knockout either way. It would have been really nice. Well, no, because, yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. Because we can still copy the Fez and Skibidi. That'd be pretty funny. We can knock out the Dracloak and copy the Skibidi. It would have been nice if they put a Badoo down or something. I'm not exactly looking forward to getting rid of this. And they got the Fezandipity. Damn it. That's actually not good. The Fezandipity is the best one to copy. I need to do that 100 damage. And they are starting to learn. Unironically, they're probably going to Monkey Dory evolve into a Dragapult here. Oh, never mind. Wait, what? What? Oh, they don't believe. They don't believe. They don't believe in the heart of the cards. They're like, oh, my Dracloak is surviving. Nah, bro, your Dracloak is not long for this world. And Modern Warfare, I mean, they probably just have all of their Dragapult in the deck. Okay, they're helping me out. We know they have a Zard. We know they have Dragapult. This is beautiful. And we're about to knock out this Dracloak. There's no way we don't hit it, right? There's absolutely no shot. I do feel weird not having access to, like, Grabber. Oh, we also have Ogerpon to one-shot their Zard, which is really good. Clamburglar, it's July in Canada. It's the one hot month of the year. Of course I'm not wearing pants. Ooh, Night Stretcher. That's actually a good top deck, I guess. I mean, I probably wasn't going to use Noctowl anyways. So actually, let's just manually attach the grass because I don't want to draw into something I don't want to get rid of. All right, that is a thing that happened. Okay. Oh, God. I mean, I guess I area 0 because maybe I can get rid of the Squawkabilly. Right, we go Meowth down. Ooh, there's also a Mimikyu. How many Team Rocket's energy are there in this deck? Okay. Things could happen here. Just don't screw me over. Don't choke, don't choke, don't choke, don't choke, don't. Oh, we got Dragapult. Okay, so I think... Yeah. I don't know. It's such a tough call. Because I want to be able to suck their butt. We're going to hit the Dragapult. We're going to Phantom Dive. And then we're going to put 6 on the Monkey Dory, okay? They have Monkey, but I have Sneasler. Or Sneasel. I have Sneasel. I know they have Monkey Dory, but I have Sneasel. So I'm kind of banking on the fact. And, like, they have to get a Charizard this turn to attack. So their turn this turn is going to be really bad. Unless they get a Zard, which they're probably going to get because, of course, they're going to get the Zard because they always get the Zard. But if in the off chance they don't get a Zard, it's going to be a really bad turn for them. And Lena, thank you for coming. I appreciate you, except for that one comment you made. But you help out the 5%, and that's all I can ask from you. Please, please no rare candy Zard. Ooh, that's bad. That's not a good sign. That makes me think rare candy Zard. But if they do put a Zard into play, we can probably knock it out with Teal Mask Ogerpon. It's going to take a little bit of finagling, but we might be able to do it. I also have a Persian and a Fizz and Skibidi. Okay. They're not putting a Zard into play, though. And we have the Judge. I mean, if they don't do anything this turn other than heal 30 from their Monkey Dory, there's a very good chance we just hit a Dragapult and clap their cheeks all day long. Okay. That's not a Zard. Oh, there's an Arven. Why were you... Obviously, you have a rare candy in your hand. You would not be going for a rare candy, or you'd not be going for an Ultra Ball if you didn't have a rare candy. There's no one to get. Dragapult does not help. But, again, they do have to attack with Charizard here. And I can just one-shot them with Ogerpon. Which is hilarious. And oh, they actually had to do that, right? They had to soften up my Persian because they would have done 240. So you know what? You may say, Pilot, but Pilot, it was a terrible idea what you did. I think it was a great idea because this sort of forced them to get the Zard, and now I can knock out the Zard, and then we can judge, somehow win, and then that's GG. I do kind of have to get them to odd prizes, though. That, I don't think that's actually going to happen. But if we can get them to odd prizes, it'll be great. All right, we'll put you there. Skibbity down. And then just a immediate judge. That's great. And then, yeah, that's a golden shower. Love that. We do need another Terra Pokemon, though. We do need another Teal Mask Ogerpon. Yeah, I think the Ogerpon is definitely a lot more important than the Area Zero. So let's go for the... Do we need the Ogerpon? Yeah, we do need it for Noctowl next turn, because I'm most likely going to have to use Noctowl. All right, let's go. Attach to you. 360, the best Xbox system. They're going to be able to see like 12 cards next turn. I mean, obviously. Okay, we got energy. There's 2 Squawkabilly because you really want to get that Salvatore. Go for a Mimikyu attack this game. I don't know if I can risk it though, right? Because if I put Mimikyu down, that's just going to get knocked out by them. And it's going to be terrible. It would actually be kind of awesome if they took 3 prizes this turn. Because then I could maybe naughty order a Charizard and win the game. I don't think it's physically possible for them to take 3 prizes unless they have a Hawlucha. Right, I think Hawlucha is the only chance they would have of that. So let's get rid of Squawkabilly and I guess Sneasel. Because they have Monkey... Yeah, we'll get rid of the Sneasel. We want to keep everybody else. But no, because if they take 3 prizes, then we can copy Zard, and that does 330. Otherwise, I think I'm in a position where I just have to knock out the Charmander so they can't get their Zard, which feels really bad. I mean, they also need to get a Dragapult. If they don't have a Dragapult, that's bad. That's bad, guy. All right, well, there's a Dragapult because they always have it. There's no Clefairy, so I can't Clefairy and knock out a Dragapult with a Mimikyu. They would just... I mean, there is a world where I could, you know, put them down to 1 card if I have Ino, but I don't know if the deck has Ino because you got to make room for Salvatore and Call Bell and all the other crap. And then, like, if I knock out the Charmander... All right, so I'm just going to basically go Fezandipity and hope for Zard. There you go. That's our game plan. Bring up the Fezandipity, hope we copy Zard, and that's it. That's the strat. It'll be like Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. I would imagine they're going to go to Hooters. Oh, they're just... Okay, they're... Oh, right, because they have to knock out the Ogerpon. Duh. Put a Hawlucha down. Put a Hawlucha down, bro. Hawlucha my Hooter. I was trying to say Hawlucha my Hoodoo, then I tried to switch it to Hooters. Hawlucha my Hooter. Come on. Have the balls. Have the ball. Ah, they didn't do it. Well, it doesn't really change anything. I would imagine they're going to put 1 on each of these guys. I would imagine they're just going to put 1 on... They're just going to... I mean, they could put 6 on the Persian. Like, they have a bunch of options. I would imagine it's just going to be 1, 1, 1. and not go for the Persian, even though the Persian... Okay, yeah, that also makes a lot of sense. I don't disapprove of that. Can I pheasant dip a D's nuts in your mouth? That is very disrespectful, Shiny Ray. I expect more from someone who was gifted a year sub to my channel. All right, well, let's look at the deck. Let's see what we don't have access to. There's a Mimikyu that would be useful later. We have an Ino, but I need to bosses, right? Why is there no counter catcher? Oh, God. Okay, well, you know what time it is. It's TikTok time, everybody. All right, so let's go. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, sure. Let's Pheasantipity. Why not? There's a Rocket's energy that we can totally... Well, actually, no, we can't. I was like, we can totally use that. No, not really. All right, so let's Ultra Ball away the Squawk and the Persian. Go get the Teal Mask Ogerpon. I just have to boss the Fez and hope, right? Because that's where we are. Like, I can Ino... But then they just... No, I have to take a knockout. It has to be naughty order for Charizard or else we lose. Oh, no. Okay, no, I'm just going to pretend like we didn't get it. I'm just going to pretend like we didn't get it. Oh, no, we didn't hit your Charizard. Oh, jeez. I mean, if they just have a Zard and a card, we lose. Okay. But the reason I couldn't attack the Pheasantipity is because they could just go Monkey Dory 30 to my Persian, and there's a boss's orders, and they'll have a switch card, and they will win, and... Wait. Ah, they got the energy. Okay, well, you don't... What are you doing? What are we doing here? That was just mean. I would like to know if they had a Zard, right? I would like to know if they had a Zard in their deck and PDCGL just... Okay, yeah, show me. This is helpful. They have they could have Holucha'd last turn, and we could have... Okay, well, that's a Charmeleon. Why couldn't... So I feel like the Charizard was in the deck and PDCGL just screwed it. No, because they would have Ultra Balled away the Zard, right? Because if they were BMing me, they would have Ultra Balled away the Zard just to show me like, ha ha ha, I had a Zard. You can't get this. I think the Zard was in the deck and PDCGL screwed me over immensely. Classic PDCGL. Gives me the craziest start in history and then just the worst ending. You know, this is a worse ending than the White Lotus Season 3. All right, so let's try it again. Let's see if we can run it back. I don't think we can. You know, that would have been a YouTube game if we won, but it was just such a... You know, I try not to give people boring endings. You know, I like giving people happy endings. It's a Salvatore deck. What the hell? This is a starting hand. All right. Well, let's just put everybody into play. You know, let's make it a party. And Stellar Fish. Oh, hey, it's another Team Rockets deck. Hey. And yeah, Stellar Wish. I watched the White Lotus Season 3. You have to subscribe to crazy... You gotta subscribe to a different subscription service here in Canada to watch HBO stuff. And there's not much else worth watching on there besides the White Lotus, and I was bigly disappointed by the White Lotus. Should I put my other Squawkabilly down? Oh, this is... Oh, no, this is good, because we can one-shot the Mewtwo. You only have Netflix? Yeah, Netflix is, you know, I rotate. I'm definitely, I'm like the Pokemon trading card game every March. I rotate. Well, we're not copying a Mewtwo. The only way we can win this game is if I can copy the freaking Mewtwo. Oh, man, that's ironing at its finest. We could have just copied a Mewtwo, gotten, you know, all the things. PDCGL had other ideas. If we could have just grabbed like 2 Teal Mask Ogerpon, then we could have done the thing. We could have had it all. PDCGL was like, nah, bro. I hate your face. Ooh, that's terrible. Oh, no, we can go boom, boom, boom. I'm still going to hope against hope that they have a third one. So we want Area 0, more Cowbell. Oh, no, we want, yeah, we want Nest Ball, and then Grass Energy, so let's go Supporter for Judge. Boom. God, please, yeah, please have a 4th Mewtwo. Please, yes, please have a 4th Mewtwo. That's all I'm asking of you. I'm asking you to be kind, and please rewind and go back to a time when you had 4 Mewtwo in that deck. That's a Pheasant Skibidi, end of the... Okay, thank you for giving me time to look at the options. Alright, well, let's get rid of a Spidops, I guess. God. You know, just, it's almost like Persian's a terrible card or something. You know, this is a hot take, but Persian is a terrible card. All right, well, the good news is they can't knock me out. Because they don't have enough. They can do 220? Do I hear 220? Oh my god, there's the best Pokemon to Prestige. Yeah, I am a Prestige 2 player, and I am playing this deck, so you can't disprove that. Well, Giovanni has Mewtwo. What's his... Proton has Tarantula. And my stream schedule for next week is definitely up in the air. It might be like Monday, Friday, Saturday, or something. I don't know. I'll try to stream 3 days next week. It's just, again, I gotta, you know, do a bunch of stuff with Black Bolt and White Flare. And Wonder Twin, they're too hard to find. You can't... Ordering sleeves when you have as many sleeves as I do is just way too difficult. I have like thousands of sleeves, and PDCGL doesn't let you choose like your favorites. You can't like star your favorite cosmetics. So it's really cool. It makes it really impossible to, you know, use my Spheal Appeal sleeves. But I have those sleeves. I have the Ekans or Arbok sleeves, and I have the Coughing sleeves. So I got them. It's just I don't know where they're at. Okay, so I guess we just Cruel Slash. Oh no, we can't. We can't Cruel Slash and suck their butt. As much as I would like to, that is not something we have access to right now. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this. Incineroar. Well, if you go by newest, it's A to Z. If you go by oldest, it's Z to A. So what do you mean it makes no sense? What do you mean it makes no sense? If you go by newest to oldest, it's A to Z. If you go by oldest to newest, it's Z to A. Obviously, that makes sense. I mean, we're realistically in a situation where nothing's going to save this game unless they have a 4th Mewtwo. Unless they have a 4th Mewtwo. Okay. That's the secret 6th emote time. I mean, I don't need the Mimikyu anymore. I mean, it could slightly help if I have to copy a Spidops, but I doubt that's going to happen. Oh man, yeah, this is a tough one. I don't think there's anyone left to copy in their deck. Like, what were they thinking when they gave it such a terrible secondary attack? Like, I understand. Naughty order, fine. That's fine. Give it a weird attack. Have some fun. Whack off a little bit. Pokemon Company. That's fine. But why is its second attack so trash? Okay, I mean, again, we're about to find out. This is my only chance. I could have used Cruel Slash and then, like, comboed it with Sneasel or something. But I just want to... I'm like a girl. I just want to have fun. All right, let's go Teal Dance. Oh, I thought I had an energy. Whatever. I'm just going to concede anyway after we don't get this. Ooh. Ooh. That's a concede right there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't represent Team Rocket well enough. Wait, did I forget to hit I give up? Okay, I knew we weren't going to be able to run it back, so only people on the VOD, if you're on the VOD channel and you're watching this 2 weeks or something in the future, comment, I watched it, Pilot. I've been watching you all the time, Pilot. I've been watching you since the beginning, Pilot. You can't escape me. All right, so this one actually might have a chance of being something because it is Persian with Spidops, so you have a backup attacker. We can make some changes. Hey, it's a rematch. Well, we know how to win. Sure, let's go first. How many people want to bet that I start Pheasantipity? Oh, we're starting Pheasantipity. We are 100% starting Pheasantipity right now. Hey, we didn't start Pheasantipity. Question is, do I want the Mimikyu? I guess I do, just as a free retreat. Wait, did they switch their deck? Are they playing a different deck? And Dionysus, remember, there's a delay between when I say things and when you type, so I have no idea what you're talking about. That's so weird. I literally just played against them. Oh, that's a Petrol. Oh, that's bad. I literally just played against them, and then they switched. How were they able to switch that deck? Oh, the comment for the VOD channel? Well, you have to watch the VOD until that point, and then comment it, or else it doesn't count. So this Mimikyu is about to get knocked out, by the way. I just want to point that out. Oh, I was thinking we were going to get Sawed. I didn't think we were going to get... didn't think Janine was going to fart all over us. I think all we do is we just take my other Persian list and just make it more Spidopsy. Because this list forces Salvatore. We can put a copy of Salvatore in the deck. Because I play, like, what, 4 Pokégear or something crazy? But I don't even know what to do right now. They're just going to win. They are the wiener. Wait, is it 20? Oh, it's 70 plus. I was like, is it 20 plus? No, it's 70 plus. Okay, so we go Rigid Band. I can't use Salvatore. I hate the fact that PDC Jail is letting me choose Salvatore. So we just go Petrol for, yeah, just Unfair Stamp. Easy. That's an easy Unfair Stamp. So we're drawing 7 cards. No, we are not playing Amoonguss. Not today, at least. Oh my god, everything's coming up Millhouse. Thrill House. All right, so we go Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Let's get sure. Actually, I guess I should have drawn cards first. That would have made more sense. Actually, let's actually put the Fez. I'm being risky here. We're gonna put the Pheasantipity down. But I should have actually drawn the cards first and then play with my balls, because that increases the chances that I get basics. So I'm a bad pilot. Ooh, I've been a bad boy. Oh, it doesn't matter. No, you keep them out, Razor. The world must experience them. But I don't understand how they had time to change their deck. This is not PTCGO, where you get kicked back and you choose your deck right before you go into a game. This is PTCGO, where you have to go into your deck, set your active deck, then go back to the beginning. You know, it's so much more intuitive than PTCGO, where you could just have all your decks displayed and then just... did they just get everything they needed? Are you kidding me? Obstagoon, obviously. So bad news, we will not be playing Satitan today. I'm so sorry, no Satitan today. We will, oh, suck my butt. I promise we'll play Satitan next week. I want to do Pilot's crazy deck. I want to play with Pilot's crazy deck right now. And then we go, sure, let's get rid of that and that. We're going to go for a Spidops. Next week is Wacky Week. Next week is just everyone's going to be whacking off. It's going to be great. So let's go Team Rocket's Ariana for 4. Awesome. No, they saw who they were facing. Wacky Plane, you have to understand that my opponent saw that they were playing against Trust Your Pilot, and their feet start sweating, their balls start tingling, and they're just like, oh my god, I gotta play great. Yeah, they got the fastest fingers in the West. And Dizzle, what do you mean? What else would you call the process of making a wacky deck? Like, what would you call it, right? I'm making a wacky deck, I am whacking off. Yeah, like, how is that? How does that not make sense? That is all, like, anyone would understand that immediately. I don't understand where the confusion could lie. What are you, a Pokemon hit by Confuse Ray? Couldn't remember which psychic attack Confuse. Was it Psywave? All right, so let's go for the Meowth. You got a pretty Meowth. All right, let's charge up. Because there's nothing good to copy. This is another, this is one of the other many issues with this deck, is who the hell am I supposed to copy in a Roaring Moon deck? No, you're putting an H in the word. That's not how it's spelled. It's spelled whacking off, like wacky. Wacky equals whacking off. And King Super Specs? Ooh, you're right. I didn't think they'd have the Roaring Moon because they didn't show me a Roaring Moon EX. I just thought this was going to be like a typical, you know, Baby Moon deck. All right, well, unfortunately, we don't have anything we can do. So we just win. And Dizzle, hey, she'll just be happy that you have friends. You know, because she definitely wondered. You know, she worried about you, but she's just happy you have friends. Yeah, again, anytime you play a Team Rockets deck, what ends up happening is you're like, hey, Spidops is kind of the best attacker. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna build a Team Rockets deck. And then it's like 9 times out of 10, it's like, I attacked with Spidops every single turn because it's so good. All right. I mean, I don't think we need Salvatore because Salvatore, it's funny to be like, ha ha ha, I got Salvatore. but you don't want Salvatore. Fez and Stibity is fine. I can keep it there. We got the 5. Let's cut. Yeah, you don't want 4 Salvatore. We can cut all the Salvatore. Unfair Stamp is great. Let's go you. Let's have 2 Proton. We can get the Arven out of there. And then, yeah, we definitely want 2 Archer. And let's get rid of the Iono. Okay, we'll get rid of Petrol. I never use, I hate Petrol. Petrol is such a terrible card in my guesstimation. All right, so let's go 4. Let's do a 4 Tarantula. I mean, we can... I don't think 4 Archer... Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I didn't know we already had Archer in the deck. That's my bad. All right, so we'll go 2 Pokégear. What do we have? We have 0 Recovery. So let's go 2 Stretcher and a Superb Rod. And then how many Vessel were there? There's 2 Vessel? No, because this is a deck that doesn't mind discarding things. And actually, maybe we want Handy Fan. Do I want a Handy Fan? I mean, Handy Fan isn't terrible. I mean, the Wob is good. Yeah, 4. I mean, we could cut the Fez and Dippity just because it is kind of in the way. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, maybe just 2 Archer. Let's go 3 of you. Let's cut the Handy Fan and go triple Giovanni. Then we just have a Rigid Band. We don't need more Buddy-Buddy Poffin because we have Proton. So because we have the Protons and the Neurons, this is basically just going to be my Grabber deck, but without Grabber. And without Judge and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Because you have your backup attacker. That first list that I played was all about Persian. And just trying to attack with Persian and getting Pokemon in their deck. This one is, it's a Spidops deck and Persian exists. Yeah, the Team Rocket's balls, I don't mind them. It's just, it's a coin flip. And that's never fun. What the hell? I have like 10 basics in the deck. Ooh, they're playing an Alakazam deck. So who do you think is going to be in the active? Because you'll see Alakazam like 0.69% more when Jellicent's out, because they just put Jellicent in the active, then attacked with Alakazam. Yeah, we'll probably see Mimikyu and something. All right, well... Oh, yeah, I forgot to put... wait, are they going first? I decided to go first. Great idea in hindsight, right? Great idea. Oh, there you go. You were right. It was Klefki. Doesn't matter because I don't have any basic abilities. Joke's on you. I don't have any basic abilities. All right, so let's just go Rigid Band, Wob, and end turn. Pretty decent turn for having a bad turn. And then, I mean, what, Alakazam does a little bit more damage based on the amount of benched. So I can take one-shots against some things. Yes, they're stopping my Fez, but it looks like my Fez might be prized, or I just didn't look hard enough. Like, I've definitely soured on the idea of Fez and Dippity in a Rocket deck. Like, I'd rather play Lily's Clefairy over Fez, because you can just overload your deck with supporters and be like, yeah, if I don't get it, I don't get it, whatever. Oh, right, I forgot about that. But the fact that they put a Psychic Energy doesn't seem great, right? And I forgot to take the boss's orders out. And I also forgot to put playable cards in the deck. Okay, so let's go Poffin for Tarantula. And then I guess we just do this. We go get a Spidops. Because I want to thin my deck and try to get a Team Rocket's Energy. Come on, Team Rocket's Energy. Crap. All right, well, doesn't really matter. It's not like it's going to give them an extra turn to set up. It's not like you really need to use Naughty Order on that turn or anything. It's not like Persian becomes more useless the longer the game goes or anything. The good news is they're not going to have like a Squawkabilly or a Pheasantipity if they have Klefki. Or if they do, they can't use it right now. Okay, so they have a Mimikyu. That's okay, because we have other things. I mean, do you not see the Spidops right there? Do you not see the thing that will be your demise right there? Okay. There's the Transceiver. So we just... I was going to say we just Giovanni, but we can't even do that. All right. I guess we just use the Transceiver. Play with our Rod. And Ariana for a bunch. Hey, there we go. Okay, so it didn't look like it was glowing there. All right, so that's fine. And then we got a Meowth. Let's get rid of the factory, get 2 grass energy. Oh, I clicked that twice. You cannot prove that I did not click that twice. And then we just go Naughty Order. See what they got. We got Alakazam. This is gonna do nothing. So it's 30 more for each of their bench. Let's see if using Dimensional Hand like breaks the game or something. Yeah, see, it always puts the card, it always screws it up. And oh yeah, super exciting. They do have to be a little careful here. All right, we got this. Don't you worry. I'm going to attach to the active. I'm going to Boss's Orders the Abra, and we're going to use Naughty Order again. And we're going to get the Alakazam this time. We did. We go Alakazam. And then we go Dimensional Hand again. We're going to try to break the game. That is the purpose of this stream, is we're trying to break the game. Every time. So you look at their deck. Look at their deck. There's a card poking out. That is the card we put back. And then PDCGL will draw it. So actually, maybe there's something in the game log we can find out. So revealed, shuffled. Because there was a glitch with the game log before where it would say like it put it on top of their deck instead of shuffle it into their deck. So there is precedent for that. And Walking Plane, it would allow you to maybe do it again, or it might cancel it out. It's kind of tough to tell because PDCGL is it's a fickle mistress. Okay, can I get like a Spidops or something? Does Spidops exist in this deck? Because I'd really like one of those. All right, charging up. We don't need the... I mean, we might need the Mimikyu at some point, but we don't need the Mimikyu. So let's get rid of Proton and Mimikyu. Go for a Spidops. And maybe for the Wob, I should have like a Psychic Energy in here or something. Or even a Counter Gain. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it does nothing. But it might be a case of it lets you look at your opponent. I don't. Oh, they conceded. Hey, you're the one who doesn't play Squawkabilly or Pheasantipity. It's not my fault. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to test it for science unless somebody wants to test it with me. If anybody has a Persian deck and you want to battle me. So if anybody wants to do it for science, yeah, if you want to do it for science, send me a request after this and we can make it so. Yeah, so how would we make that work? You'd have to have 4 Persian. And then I guess we could use like Kofu. We could use Kofu to put them on the bottom, or just like a bunch of Judge, but it would take a long time, right? All right, well that's pretty good. At Magic Dream. Uh-oh. Spidops is useless. I regret everything. Okay, maybe we don't use Proton here. All right, let's go you and you. And then Nest Ball for a Tarantula. The Wobbuffet's probably going to be pretty important here. I think I Pokégear just in case. I mean, yeah, that's actually not bad, right? That's actually not bad. Because then we can do it. No, because we have to hit the Persian off of the Persian, right? So we have to guarantee that there's a Persian to copy. What's the bad matchup for this deck? Everything. Literally everything is a bad matchup for this deck. Like Golden Go, Raging Bolt, anyone who knows what they're doing. If you're facing Team Rocket's Mewtwo and they just put their Mewtwo into play, that's bad. So like my YouTube video is just going to be Dragapult, Mewtwo, and Gardevoir, and 2 of those games lasted like 30 minutes. What can I even copy? I can copy Uxie and Frostlass. I can also copy Astonish and Thin Their Hand, but they'll probably have a Monkey Dory too, right? Maybe not. Maybe just it's a Uxie deck. So this would be a situation if I had a Gravity Gemstone, that'd be pretty cool. The problem, obviously, is that Spidops. Spidops is a problem. Teal Mask, Noctowl, Cypher Man. There you go. There you go. So I need to bring up the Uxie because the Uxie is the biggest threat right now. So we Giovanni the Uxie and then just try to knock it out. Easy peasy. All right, so Giovanni, you in the active, you in the active. I very much don't think we're going to be able to take a knockout. They got an Ursaluna. They have an Ursaluna, everybody. Unfortunately, I can't attack again next. I mean, I could also Uxie them infinitely. That is a possibility, but I'd rather just Blood Moon and then see what happens. Because, okay, there's a Frostlass. Again, if I just don't put any Spidops into play, we're fine. The Frostlass does nothing. We are safe. Oh, that's a hassle. So yeah, you'd use Teal Mask, Noctowl, Cypher Man, or you can just use like Call Bell and say, okay, yes, I understand. You have lots of Uxie. I understand. There's several Uxie in that deck. It's Ariana time, everybody. All right, so we do have to be a little worried here, but I know from experience that we can just kind of limit our bench and we might be okay. Well, you know how we're supposed to get energy? PDCGL said, hey, how about all your supporters? You know how you need energy to win this game? What if I gave you just, oops, all supporters? Okay, Wobbuffet, very important here. I can use Naughty Order and there's a Meowth. We don't want to put the Meowth down. So let's go. Boss is the Frostlass. Naughty Order. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sure that was the best card in their hand. I'm confident that Ultra Ball was the best card in their hand. And they have a rescue board. Yeah, this is a terrible matchup. To be fair, every matchup is terrible, and I should just be using like Cruel Slash every single time. But that would require energy. That's one thing we are severely lacking is energy. Yeah, see how they're getting energy? That's what I need. All right, they're prepping their Azelf. Are they just going to attack with Azelf right now? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I was like, that's not a knockout. Okay, I'll just knock out your ass. They're really feeling themselves right now. It's like, oh, this is fine. This is a great matchup. All right, so we go get rid of the gear. I may as well put the Spidops down because then that'll guarantee they get knocked out. That'll wipe them off the board here. So let's just go get double Spidops. I will need to use Wobbuffet at some point, but that point is not now. Where is all of my energy? I have 9 energy in the deck. Thank you. There's one. I don't think we're putting Fezandipity into play this game. So let's do that. Boom. And then I guess Rigid Band goes there. Not that it really does anything. And then Cruel Slash. And Jose, what are you talking about? Did you just say you enjoy GLC? Those on PDCGL, that's not a thing. And Shiny Ray, I have tried, it didn't work. Which leads me to belittling the game. All right, so this will eventually, hopefully, maybe render Counter Gain and Counter Catcher useless. Okay, yeah, go get a Wob. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's why do my flutes never go that well? What? Why do my flutes never work out like that? All right, well, we're in a situation where now we just kind of lose because my strat was limiting my bench, and they're just like, no, well, it'll be fine. They're probably just going to bring up like a Spidops or something. Or the Persian, doesn't matter. And Jose, I thought I updated it last week. Or earlier this week, because today's Saturday. And Lil Frizz, that's what mouths were made for. You know, you gotta nurse that boo-boo. And Shiny Ray, only crazy people. I like how the damage animation doesn't happen on the second Spidops. Super well made game, by the way. All right, so let's go. Giovanni. So we put you in the active. We put Yuxi in the active, and then we're just using Cruel Slash. Like, this is not a... We can't use Naughty Order. The only thing that would make sense is Ursaluna. Articuno, yes, Articuno would prevent the damage counters from Yuxi, but but my Spidops would still get hit, so I'd have to just not evolve. And I forgot Factory because it wasn't glowing. So that's PDCGL's fault. Never my fault, it's always Live's fault. If it was glowing, I would have remembered. Remember, I'm a visual learner. It's going to be a great video. You're watching the video being recorded live. What do you mean it's going to be a great video? Okay, so they're just going to counter catcher my Persian in the back. I took a huge risk. Okay, that's going to neurokinesis. That's fine. Okay, so there goes all the damage off the board. I'm not... Wait, why did they do that? It had 230 on it. You should have Yuxi'd there, right? That should have 100% been a Yuxi turn. Yeah, Jose, exactly. Yeah, Persian gets so much worse as the game goes on. We do have to be very careful about an Ursaluna play, because we are entering Ursaluna territory. We're entering bear country. We're in bear country now. You're in my house now, and there's no escape my house. Oh yeah, you're stuck in my house. Yeah, I mean, we're using Archer, so it doesn't matter what we do here. Actually, I do need to use Night Stretcher to get a grass energy back. Here we go. I don't believe that the game will give me a Team Rocket's energy, so we're going for the naughty order. And of course you gave me the stupid Team Rocket's energy, but you're gonna give me a way around this. I believe in you, buddy. I believe in you. You got this. Ursaluna. Hey, there's the Ursaluna. All right, so 70. Yeah, we just copy the Ursaluna again because everyone in their deck sucks except for Ursaluna. And then what do I do? Obviously, we're going to have to use Wobbuffet at some point. Pretty much, we have to use Wobbuffet now. Because if they're just able to go Nest Ball Energy, that's game. I probably should have grabbed the Wob. I mean, it would have been nice if I... Oh, crap. I may have to manually retreat this Persian. And then there's a neutralization zone, which doesn't matter. And Jose, the plan was to do the thing. The plan... Okay, that's what the plan was to switch or Giovanni. We got everything we need. We just can't do anything. We have everything we need. We just currently cannot do anything. Walking plane? No, I can't attack. You'll see right now I can't use naughty order. So you see, I cannot get naughty. All right, so switch into Mimikyu. And then I guess I put the factory down just in case. And remember when I said I'm not going to need Pheasantipity? That was a mistake. Okay, so if I knock out the Uxie, that does kind of put them on the clock. Oh no, I lose. I overthunked that one. I should have retreated. Yeah, I overthunked that one. I was thinking about not taking the knockout. That was my bad. Okay, I was thinking too much about the Ursaluna that I forgot about, who has damage on them. That's my bad. Okay, but it's okay. We're definitely going to win this one. We're going to end the stream with a win. Let's start a prediction. We're definitely going to win. Okay, so we have 4 Team Rocket's energy. How many Earthen Vessel? We never saw those freaking Earthen Vessel. We also don't need that many Nest Balls either, right? I mean, for the Wob, maybe. But I think we can cut a Nest Ball. To switch. Yeah, we'll do that first. We will do that first. So, do you have the list? Because I guess what I can do is... Right, Psychic Energy. Thank you. Yes, Psychic Energy. And then... That makes sense. So we'll do that while the prediction's going. So it'll be Meowth. That's right. Oh. Okay, we'll go one. So just put one Meowth in the deck. And then... We just put one Meowth in the deck, and then we just mulligan 1,000 times. That's the real strat. And then we go like Kofu and Cypher Maniac. And yeah, Cypher, and then Academy at Night. Oh, but Academy at Night doesn't really do a ton. Yeah, we'll do Academy at Night. Academy at Night. And then Team Rockets. So energy. Team Rockets energy. Team Rockets energy. There we go. And sure, let's just put a bunch of these in there. Okay, and then I guess we just fill it up with a bunch of support. I'm going the lazy way. Okay, we're going the lazy way here. Draw 3. So we're just gonna go Friends in Paldea. We're gonna make it rhyme time. We're gonna get some pneumonia. Explorer's Guidance. Let's get that going. Explorer's Guidance, and then Pal Pad. So what we really want is, yeah, Ultra Ball. We want those as well. No, we don't. Well, do we want hand drip? No, we're trying. We're not trying to win the game. We're trying to have fun. All right. So what else can I? What other supporters can I add? Like items or something. I guess I could add like Mew, but we just want to get like 1,000,000 mulligans, and then we'll be fine. What's some supporters that can draw us more cards? I mean, I guess. Sure. Yeah, that's actually perfect. This is the one time Billionaire actually makes sense. And then, yeah, 4 Chorus. There we go. No, we can't use Shuffle Draw. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have 4 Billionaire. Of course. And yeah, that's the point. We want to draw because then we have Academy at Night, Tofu, and Cypher Maniac. So let's go Meowth. All right, so send me the battle when you're ready. Or I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. Turn off timer, send match request. Remember, I have to be the one to do it, so there's documented evidence. And this is not the prediction game, obviously. Its body is so light, it must... Skiploom or Jumpluff? Or the baby one. It's one of those ones. It's the Hoppip, Skiploom, or Jumpluff. I filled half the deck with energy. Hoppip, boom. Jose, see? Got him. I'm actually a secret genius. All right, walking plane, let's do this. So yeah, just let me know. Just type in chat when you have a Persian on top. So we'll, doesn't matter who goes first. Just once you can guarantee that you have a Persian on the top and I have a Persian, we'll be fine. Well, yeah, that's what keeps you firmly on the ground. All right, so accept all the mulligans. That's the whole strat, is just have one basic, accept all the mulligans, and we're going to get there. Accept you better have mulliganed 100 times, walking plane. I will be majorly disappointed in you if you didn't mulligan 100 times. We're doing this for science. No, this is not the prediction game. The prediction game will be on the ladder. It'll be the last game of the stream. And walking plane, you are a disgrace to the community. I wonder, that shouldn't count as a loss, right? I don't think that counts as a loss. Like on my stats page, if it does, that's cheeks, as the kids would say. That's booty cheeks. That was my nickname in college. All right. Okay. You better only have one basic in there, walking plane. I didn't walk all this way to not draw 20 cards off the top. Okay, good. I thought that was a Meowth for a second. I was worried. Good. We're going to 20 mulligans each. Okay, please tell me 20 mulligans. I only had to take 2? You only had to take 2? What? There's one basic. And we only... Oh, okay, okay. Again with the 2? Wait, 3 mulligans. That was 2. That was... I am very disappointed in this game right now. All right, so actually, you just need to have Persian in your deck. Don't evolve your Meowth. But we'll see. This is for science. Remember, this is for science. We're gonna draw 3. We got a Persian. The only one who needs the Persian is me. So that's all that we need to worry about. Ooh, I already have it. So I'll put the Academy at Night. So if you have a Persian in your hand, Academy at Night, the Persian on top, and that's it. And then just end your turn. So that's all it is. If there's a Persian in your hand, Academy at Night it. And then it literally takes 2 seconds. You don't have it, do you? All right, well, let's just go for it and see if it happens. All right, so we do Academy at Night, My Persian on top. So we can maybe copy that. And then we go Naughty Order. Nope, nothing. Okay. This is for science. You know, sometimes for science, you got to break a few eggs. You got to clap a few cheeks. Am I right? Eventually, we'll see a Persian EX, unless you prized all 4 of them. There is a world where you prized all 4 Persian EX, and that's a world I don't want to live in. Okay, so we go Naughty Order again. This is the moment, everybody. This is the science moment you've all been waiting for. Can we copy Naughty Order? Hey, we did! So it looks at your own deck. That's so cool. Can we do it again? Ah, it doesn't let you do it again. So it does let you look at your own deck for Naughty Order. No, it doesn't do an endless loop. We've seen this before with Mew VMAX. It's not an endless loop, but confirmed, it allows you to look at the top cards of your deck. So in the mirror match that pops up all the time, you can actually stack your deck with a Persian and then stack it with something else and copy the craziest attack. There you go. You've learned. Somebody clip that and I'll watch it. All right, so there you go. For science, we have learned. Makes you as naughty as a dog. Oh, what the? We rebalance the ranked ladder so it's more accurate, so people of a similar skill level play each other. This game never ceases to amaze. Never ceases to amaze. So this is the prediction game. This is the final game of the stream. Get ready. It's going to be probably a very disappointing game. We're going to mulligan more with the deck that has 10 basics than we did with the deck that had 1. Remember, that deck had 1 Meowth in it, and we mulliganed twice. We've mulliganed more with decks that have 10 basics. You can't tell me the shuffler in this game is not broken. All right, there's a Tarantula. We got the Transceiver, and we have the Factory. This is a pretty good start. And Jose, I don't know if you can. Is there a cooldown on that? I don't know, because I made the things so long ago. And Ramen, normally people say hi by subbing. Yeah, there's a cooldown on it. Well, this is a loss, because they're playing the Dust Noir build. All right, but I'm not ready to go plus Ultra, E-Rich. And Ramen, I think you do. I think it's a state of believing. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself, Ramen. I believe that you have it. You don't need to eat, okay? You can go outside. You can tie a rope to a stick and catch a fish. That can be your food. All right? I am more important. You know, could you imagine not supporting your favorite streamer? I need you. What will I do without you? All right, so this probably is more of a Persian game than anything, but whatever. Okay, so we can expect you to gift 100 subs next week is what you're trying to say. Ah, I see. Okay, so you're going to save your sub because you're going to gift 100 subs in a little bit. I see. Okay. I was worried there for a second. Walking Blade, remember, Ignition's only evolutions. Let's go. You know what? Am I going to switch? I don't think I'm going to switch. I chickened out. I chickened out at the last second. Yeah, see, Razor understands the sacrifices you have to make. And you keep confusing with double turbo or... Yeah, like reversal and ignition and triple acceleration. There's going to be a lot of confused people. I am kind of glad that they're not doing pre-releases for Black Bolt and White Flare because it's a special set, because there would be so many gameplay errors with ignition energy. Like that, because it's all kids that play in pre-releases, all those damn kids. God, I hate them. So it's mostly just kids. And yeah, you gotta... Ignition Energy would be a Fluster Cluck. I should have used the Switch and Pocket Pilfered them. We could have hit like their Psychic Energy or something, or their Iono. Well, we got a Giovanni and nothing else, so that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, and Ramen, just to let you know, part of being a streamer is that you have to berate the people who aren't subbed into subbing to you. That's how you make money. And E-Rich, yeah, they ruin everything. All consenting adults. Well, then that's another reason why I don't play locally, is because there's so many kids. It's like 80% kids, and they're all running around like, did you pull the new Mewtwo? Did you pull the new Mewtwo? I want the Mewtwo. Well, I can play, and that sounds like a great idea. God, like they could have given me like anything. You gave me nothing off of this hand. Steven, welcome back, Steven. That's quite the comment to make in your comeback. All right, well, there's a Spidops. I guess this is a Transceiver for Ariana turn, because I got nothing else. I just need to draw some cards. We are kind of in the thick of it right now, but that's fine. Okay, can I get some cards? Nope. Can I get some cards? That would be a no. Though I could use Pocket Pilfer. That would be kind of funny. I think we just attach to this guy and then go end turn. And ET, this is the final game. And Jose, well, usually with special sets, the set sizes are small. This just is one of those instances where Black Bolt and White Flare is like the biggest set of the year, right? Because the Mega Evolution set only has 132 cards. Black Bolt and White Flare has 172, and then like another 300 overnumbered, which, as I pointed out in the crafting guide video, you cannot craft the cards from Black Bolt and White Flare, the overnumbered cards, until January of next year, which is absurd. Yeah, biggest set, most disappointing. Literally, yeah, I thought I was being harsh when I said only 10% of the set is playable. Turned out that was generous. It's a little bit less than 10% of the set is playable. And the number 1 card is a reprint. Like 3 of the top 10 cards are reprints. Electric is basically a reprint, even though say it's not a reprint. We put the word basic in the ability name. It's not a reprint. It's a brand new card. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, sure. Imagine having a 10 card hand and it's this bad. Alrighty, here we go. And Merciless Gohan. I mean, I can show it to you. There you go. What is this? A recovering Gardevoir player? So, yeah, that's the Reshiram. And then I can show you the Zekrom as well. And there's the Zekrom. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, at least we got a Switch, but I don't have any cards I can play. Like, we have a Switch, but I can't do anything. I have to basically just Giovanni and hope. I mean, yeah, I guess we go switch into this one. Why did I do that? I overthunked myself again. And then furry swipes? I don't know. Okay. Can I Ariana? Is this gonna do anything? Draw 1, then draw 2 more. Ah, Ariana, I believe in you. Oh my god, what is going on? All right, Pocket Pilfer. Okay, I mean, that's better than nothing. And Epic Bacon. Fun fact, White Flare has 1 more card than Black Bolt. And the red Victini is in both sets, and it's looking like it'll be one of the more expensive cards because it's, you know, super rare, even though it's a horrible card in terms of playability. Yeah, because it's red. Ooh. I don't think I have that one, though. I have the Reshiram and the Zekrom. I don't think I have Victini anywhere. No, I do not. All right, well, Meowth's getting knocked out. A Tarantula's getting knocked out. They could just destroy they could decimate my entire board right now. But the good news is that we're definitely guaranteed to get a freaking card here that we can play. All right, so I'm going to Nest Ball for Pheasantipity. We're going to draw 3 cards off the Pheasantipity. They're going to take 2 prizes. It's going to be totally fine. Yeah, it's like, hey, instead of reprinting, you know, we're bringing back a lot of cards from the past. Oh, cool. So you're bringing back the Fliptini that we've been asking for years. No, we're just going to give you a Victini that sucks a huge butt. That's what you really want, right? You all like sucking butts, right? All right, so there's Wob. Yeah, there was a post on the forums. I think the shaman's broken. The game is broken because, wait, do we not have? Oh, wait. Did I take the Fez out or did we prize it? Both have an equal chance of being correct. Okay, so I have to get rid of these 2. We can always copy the Dragapult later. And did we also prize 2 Persian? So I think we prized 2 Persian and a Pheasantipity. Cool. Love that. Super, super love that. All right, we just need any energy. Any energy is fine. Oh, that's not any energy. Are you freaking kidding me? We have 8 energy and 2 Earth and Vessel in the deck. It was a Team Rocket's energy. We had 8 energy in the deck. And this is what PTCGL gave us. Oh my god. So we prized a Pheasantipity, 2 Persian, and we can't find our energy anywhere. And yeah, apparently, I guess 3 energy were prized as well. Yeah, Racer, there you go. Yeah, don't you just love PTCGL RNG? This would never happen in real life. Okay, I mean, and now I can't even use Archer. We have to use Ariana again. I guess I rod in the Mimikyu. Like if we top deck, no, if we top deck, I can't do anything. All right, well, we'll if we top deck a Team Rocket's energy, we're definitely going after the Pheasantipity. Oh, right. They can just keep taking knockouts on my terrible Tarantula. And Meowth is also about to get knocked out. That's super fun. That is super duper fun. Yo, there's an unfair stand. Oh my god. I mean, I think I have to. I think I have to save the Persian. We're going to get a Team Rocket's energy, guaranteed. Oh yeah, now we get that. And now we can't do it. Okay, so I just have to essentially use up all the cards here. So we're going to get rid of that and that. We don't have a Persian because that would make too much sense. We did prize a Team Rocket's energy. Okay, we burn that. Transceiver that. Get that out of there. And then we go unfair stamp. I believe in you. Everyone's channel point. Are you freaking kidding me? This is insane. I mean, that's just game, so I'll just end turn. Well, that was a fun one, wasn't it? Persian is terrible. I already have the title for the YouTube video picked out. And ET Craft, July 10th. July 10th, they're doing another big reveal for Mega Evolution. We'll probably get you have game. We'll raid Moon Kitty. Seems like Moon Kitty's online, because we raided Video Game House last time. Moon Kitty raided us previously as well. Actually, I've never rated Hanfrans before, so we'll rate Hanfrans. There we go. There we go, mate. All right, so we go raid them. So I will see everyone either on Monday or Tuesday, probably Monday. It'll be wacky week. It's just a lot of Frostlass stuff. Thank you, Clamberg. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I'll see you all next week. God, Persian sucks.